I turned that desktop all the way up by accident. I mean, there's nothing up, but geez, that's... Do not be nervous. It's going to be okay. I like purposely turned on everything. I was just like, I'm gonna tell Hero in person, you listen to me right here. There's nothing to be nervous about. I've read the devlogs. I've been interested in the game for like way too many years now. It is going to be fine. It is going to be magical. It is going to be good. I have full faith in that. Okay? And it's not that my expectations are like out of the roof or anything like that. Even though, you know, we have a lot of the same mutual friends, so I imagine, you know, I consider us friends. There's a good chance that, like, we all have just similar taste and everything's gonna be good and great. Trust, believe. The O2A2 games were gorgeous, by the way. I haven't played anything. Okay, I will say that. I am going so blind. Same thing with our Wonderland outside of Save the Last Dance. Like, I went in knowing fuck all. Like, nothing. Zero, nada. I didn't read the game page. I did nothing. I read the devlogs like a gajillion years ago, and I've, like, seen it via social media. That is, like, my only exposure. I have the smallest little inklings here and there, and then they'll slowly connect, you know? But I'm going in blind. I love to go in blind. I love to know nothing about what I'm getting into. Because I love that element of surprise. I love that just, like, I don't know, there's something so good about it. I think it's good to go in blind in general. Yeah, I agree. I think it's fun. Not that I'm like, you know, I used to be that person. I used to be like, oh, spoilers don't bother me, spoilers. They do. They do. Spoilers bother me. But not like they don't make me viscerally angry or anything like that. It's just kind of like, oh, like, you know, I love to just be wondered. What am I saying? Okay, I've already tested, like, I already launched the game once and, like, tested the audio, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to launch it on stream, because I think it looks super cool when you launch it, like, immediately. I was like, oh, okay. So everybody else gets to experience it. When my computer, there you go. Do your job. You got one job, girl. I love a splash screen. And hopefully the music is... I want the music to be heard, because on the recording I had to, like, turn that bitch up, because I was way too loud. Yes, we got animation immediately. And I'm already making one prediction, because I've been thinking about this. Not that I can even make a prediction, but Quaint, to me, is like what Q, I believe is his name, is like what he's like thinking, like his general mindset is just like, oh, Quaint, like, great. Like, I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if that holds any water whatsoever. Just disregard it. I throw theories to the wall and see what sticks, okay? Because it's funny to listen back when I have more knowledge. Knowledge, you know, but I'm so high energy this morning. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'll be throwing them out because I listen to the VODs and then I just write down, like, a bunch of things that I didn't think about before, or things that I picked up on or whatever, because there's a lot of information, there's a lot of stuff coming at me, and my brain is mostly filled with MP3. Like, it's mostly filled with music. So, like, some of it tends to slip off, you know, but that's why I have to digest media multiple times. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but when I play something, I have to play it again. Because I didn't truly consume it the first time, you know what I mean? So streaming's actually great because I get to consume everything at least twice, you know, because I always listen to my VODs back for my own sanity. Yes, need to play it again too. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta, like, go back over it, fully chew on it. Is the music good? Is the music good? Can you hear the music? That was the issue I had in the recording, is that it wasn't heard, but I did turn it up, so it should be easier to hear. Sounds good. I want everybody to hear it. No, you can't hear it. Okay. Should I turn it up in the game itself, or should I turn up the desktop audio? Because I can hear it. I can hear that bitch. Game itself, I think. Okay. Works for me. Let's turn her up. Say when. Everyone say when. Say quaint. Tell me when. Am I stupid? What does quaint mean? I had to think about it. Wait. Quaint is like, it's an expression, right? Oh god, my head is filled with air today. This isn't good. Never mind, desktop audio. Okay. I think that might be better. But I just don't want it to be louder than me. I can hear it now. Kinda hear it now. What about now? What about now? Yeah, we good now. Okay, let's keep it around 30 decibels. The UI is so yes, exactly. Okay, so I was see, this is the one downside, is that this isn't a first impression because I seen this bitch because I was playing around with it for a bit. But like, I was like, woo! And then I love when the cursor makes sounds across the little buttons. That right there is all I need. And I was like, ooh, ooh, let me in, let me in! And it's just like, so, already presentation 10 out of 10. I'm stalling, I'm so scared. I'm nervous now. Because I feel like I've just been like, it's here, we're here. Like, the moment I've all been waiting for, you know? But without further ado, let's start. The game is a work of fiction. All characters and organizations are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. The game contains depictions of blood, death, mature themes, violence, mentions of homophobia, transphobia, we love, I'm joking, and strong language. Player discretion is advised. Everyone, you see that, so get the hell out if it ain't for you. It starts slow. You've played Tattoos and Tulips. Tattoos and Tulips is like fucking slug work. Slow means you're just... Look, it's like... Okay, this is a gross analogy, I'm sorry. But it's a slow story, like slow burn. It's like foreplay. You're getting me ready for the good, okay? So like, I don't mind. I ain't got nowhere to be. Reed. Hello, Reed. Hello... Big organization. Scared. I'm in Halo now. What is it? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Hello, Mr. Sir. Phelps. Hello. Good evening, sir. I would like to inform you we have just received a report on Millbrook investigation. Alright, go on. The location of the target has been confirmed by our source, sir. I allowed myself to send you the file. I've already skimmed through most of it. Thank you, Phelps. Seems like 162 is making good progress. I was right to assign this mission to him. As always, sir. Phelps doesn't like this job. Hopefully, he can gather enough intel and get rid of the target soon. It's too large of a threat for us to just sit idly and let the situation unfold. Okay, so I'm already like, wait, wasn't this about magic? I mean, both can be true at once. But this immediately is already, like, throwing me. I'm like, wait, we're the wizards. Where are we? I want to go to Hogwarts. How are we here? No, I'm digging it. Especially now that our leads have been finally proven true. This is a major chance for us, Phelps. We can't afford to waste it. Yes, sir. Had me on the edge of my seat. According to the file, no contact has been made just yet. It would appear so, sir. That's fine. I'm sure it's just a question of time. 162 is one of our best, after all. He'll carry out any task we throw at him. Is 162 us? Is it Q? Yes, sir. See, he agreed. Phelps said yes, so it's gotta be true. Anything else to report? No, sir. Alright, dismissed. I do like the little squish animations. I love it. Well, that was ominous. I don't know what's going on. It's okay. That's the point. Oh. Alone in his dark-ass room looking at us? I don't know you like that. Millbrook, huh? Is that our last name? Looks can be deceiving. Ooh, hello. I do not know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. So I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but thank you for dropping by. Welcome to the stream. We just started. Oh, is this cute? It has to be. Look how cute he is. Seems like we were right about this after all. Quentin Hawthorne. I see it. And Millbrook, is that where he's from? Oh, okay. Hold up. I like that. Just call me Chris. I compose the music. Oh, hello! Good music. I didn't even realize that there was, I just assumed that it was just music just like laying out in the world, but there was a composed soundtrack for the game. That's awesome. Aww, I love little text sounds so much. Hi, June. Hey, how's my favorite customer doing today? Do you want a refill? Or a cookie? I'm fine for now, thanks. How are you? I'm guessing you just came in, huh? Yeah, already can't wait for that afternoon rush. All the people pouring in, inventing fancy drinks as they go and screaming in my face. Yep. Yep, gotta love customer service. That's precisely why I don't work with people. Ugh, lucky you. No, for real. But on the other hand, I don't think your kind of job would be good for me. Not if it's like government serious shit. Yeah, I'm good with customer service. I'll take it. I need that bit of human interaction to thrive. Oh, I can see you're definitely thriving here. What does that mean? Shush, it's still better than retail, yeah. And I get to drink free coffee whenever I want. Anyway, what are you working on? Got any sweet programming gigs lately? Nah, right now I'm just browsing the web. Ooh, what you looking at? I'm still waiting for the feedback on my website I designed for this one client. I've been trying to get their approval for what seems like ages now, but they constantly find things to nitpick at and demand corrections. I'm gonna go crazy if they ask me to switch the colors one more time. Oh no, poor guy. Help him, he needs a nap. I'm missing out on so much chat. Yes, the animations are so good. Oh, where are you all? We love music in this house. Sounds rough, buddy. Okay, wait, have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because every time I hear somebody go, that's rough, buddy, I just think Zuko, like, every fucking time. You don't get it, June. It may not seem like that big of a deal, but when you have to fix some minor detail for the 100th time, you start questioning your sanity. And your taste. Oh, I can relate just fine. I've had similar experiences with lattes and stuff. Yeah, people are just assholes, absolutely. There's no more to that, yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm with y'all. Remember that homeless looking guy I've been telling you about? He's been going through my trash cans again. It's creeping me out. He's probably just looking for food. Is it a government agent? It probably is. He's probably just looking for food. Nah, he's looking for evidence. But I've caught him staring into my window. Jail! He either has some kind of peeping fetish at best or is a fucking stalker at worst. Wait, peeping fetish at best? I was gonna say he's just like lost. Or he could just be mentally disturbed person who doesn't understand he's acting weird. Yeah, I'm with June, because, I mean, it's either that or he's an actual menace to society. I don't know, June. He looks menacing. Like a menace to society? Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. Like a government agent? Why not call the cops then? Yeah. If you think if he's dangerous, maybe it'd be for the best. Well, he didn't really do anything that would justify involving the authorities. Never crossed the property line or got physically close to me or whatever. Besides, I'm sure they get dozens of similar calls daily and wouldn't do anything about it. Anyway, so why even bother? I don't know. Just so you can feel you're actually doing something about it? Very funny. I mean, she's on to something, though. Okay, forget about the guy and listen to me for a second. What's going on? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Now is a good time. But now is not a good time. Not with all the crowds coming in. Can you meet me in front of the cafe after I finish work? Skeptical. We're skeptical. I don't trust nothing right now. Why are we stalking someone again? Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like I'm some unhinged psycho. It's not a crime to have lunch at your crush's workplace. Aww. Yeah, too bad I spent all that money just to learn she has a boyfriend. Well, at least we cleared up before I went in and made a fool out of myself, didn't we? Anyway, it's a matter of a different kind. But as I said, I'd rather discuss it in private. So can you meet me or not? Sure. Great, I'll be waiting for you then. Just try to keep a low profile. We don't want to attract any attention. That's a weird request, but okay. You'll understand in time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take care of this long-ass line. Yeah. I love it. Me. Hey, we twin and... Oh, what did I do? I screenshotted. Whoops. I didn't even know I could do that. Which one was that one? Alright, whatever. Ignore it. Oh, I love the backgrounds. They're so cute and painterly. Hey, sorry I'm late. I tried to be as stealthy as possible, but I might have attracted some bum's attention as I was passing by the grocery shop. So just a heads up. That's fine. As long as no one followed you, we're in the clear. S takes a screenshot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Now come on, it's a bit of a walk from here. May I ask where you're taking me? No, you'll see when we get there. So let me get this straight. You told me to keep this thing a secret, and now you won't even tell me where we're going? Yeah, that's how much of a secret it is. It's a secret even to you. If I didn't know any better, I think you're trying to murder me and dump my body in some backwoods where I'll never be found. Impressive display of imagination, but no. It's like you're not worth the effort, Q. There's a reason why I can't tell you right now, but I promise to answer all your questions as soon as we're away from prying eyes and ears. Is that okay with you? I don't think I have a choice here, do I? That's right, you don't. So move it. June is queen, slay. Ooh, are we going to Hogwarts now? I'm sorry if I'm calling it Hogwarts. That's probably disrespectful. You don't really like Harry Potter that much. I just saw wizards and that's where my brain goes. The world has shifted my brain. How much farther do you intend to drag me? Not that far. Or rather, this is the place. What? But there's nothing here. Just some old ruins and a bunch of trees. Wait, are you really planning to kill me? Because if you are, I'll have you know, I'd probably win in a fist fight. He's genuinely terrified. Unless you've got backup. I don't know, I feel like Jude could take you, I'm gonna be real. Then I might have to book it. You're really letting your imagination run away with you. Shut up and listen to me for a second. Help this man. Okay. So, first of all, what you're about to see in here is 100% true. This is not a prank, and I'm not trying to mess with you. It may all seem weird or scary at first, but nothing bad will happen to you. Okay? I'll trust the pretty lady. You may have my word for it, and most importantly, you can't tell anyone about the things you're going to experience when we cross to the other side. I want to be perfectly clear on this. You have to promise me that you'll keep all of this a secret. Sure. What are you talking about? The other side of what? You have to promise, Q. I'm gonna have to wipe your memory if you don't. She's gonna Men in Black us. Oh my gosh. Wipe my memory? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. Come on now. We don't have the whole night. Alright, I promise. Good. So here goes. I'm gonna introduce you to a magical society. The blink. He said, excuse me, a what? A society of mages. We call it Snake and Saber Society. Ah, that was what that little symbol was. It's a secret community of people who perform various types of magical arts, and I want you to join us. Wait a second, I don't think I... What do you mean by magical arts? Like magic tricks or practical jokes? Because that's not really my... No, Q. I mean, as in, the power to do whatever you want. To animate things, transform matter, and control the elements. All possible, but with a simple thought. Look. Oh? But that's not... Yeah, try to explain it. It's all real. Believe me. Just come with me and let me show you. Oh? It's a door. Let's go. Okay. There she goes. Honestly, all his dialogue could be summed up right here. Well, here goes nothing, I guess. I mean, I go into the pretty shiny door. Maybe that makes me an idiot, but whatever. Fuck it. Off we go to Never Never Land. Oh, and we're back. Where are we? What do you mean? We're in the exact same spot we've just been. But the castle. Wait, the ruins. Oh! I didn't even notice that. I'm an idiot. Wait, the ruins. Yep, this is what they used to look like in the past. We rebuilt the original Millbrook Castle here to serve as our headquarters, so to say. You know, a safe place for us to undertake our activities, with shops, a library, a lecture hall, and all kinds of magical facilities. Some people live here too. It's the heart and soul of our community. But how? How does it work? I don't know the exact details, but to put it simply, this is like a pocket dimension on top of the one we came from. The border used to run around, just around the castle, but now it includes a bit of a town too. Pretty neat, huh? Uh-huh. Jesus, sure. This may be a dumb question, but what's the reason for all the secrecy? Why go this far to hide it? It's a bit of a long story, but it's mostly to avoid conflict. In the past, there were people who wanted to use magic for their own gain, but were unwilling to respect our rules. So it was decided that it'd be best just to conceal the very fact of our existence. And when you know it, it's been peaceful ever since. Until we came along. I guess that's fair. Or it's never been peaceful and that's something we're going to figure out. Now that's a precious sight. I don't think I've seen you this confused before. I'm kind of overwhelmed by all this. It's gonna collapse. Yeah, I know this might be a lot to take in. Trust me, I've been there too. Just take it slow and keep an open mind and you'll be fine. Now come on, I'll introduce you to the people in charge. I mean, I'm down. I think I'd be a little too lackadaisical about this, to be honest, and that says a lot about my personality. This is the lecture hall. As you can probably guess, we hold all kinds of magical training here. I think it would be way bigger than this. Yeah, this is a small community, only about 300 people in total. So it's like the size of like a little high school. And most of them already know what they're doing, so we use it for beginner classes most of the time. I see. So magic is something you have to actually learn? Yep. I mean, not in a bone up hundreds of long-ass chants kind of way, but it still takes time to figure it out and put into practice, you know? And anyone can do it? Pretty much, yeah. Not right away, obviously, but with enough training, focus, and imagination, everyone should be able to cast at least decent spells. Well, his imagination is great, so we're gonna fucking nail this. Before we even start thinking about that, we'll have to talk to Ren and get you awakened. Oh, you have a Ren, I have a Ren. Granted, he's not available and it's spelled the exact same way. But we love a Ren. Awakened. Yeah, and I think Ren just finished a session with an apprentice. Stay here for a second, okay? I'll go get him. Okay. So much torment behind these eyes. Wow, this is fucking wild, yeah. What the hell am I getting myself into? This whole society thing seems like way more than I bargained for. Oh, Ren's got a snake. Ren, this is Quentin Hawthorne, the guy I've been telling you about. Q, this is Ren Atwood, one of our masters. And this little cutie is his familiar, Penny. Oh, hello, Penny. I love a good snake. Hi. Nice to meet you, Quentin. June tells me you'd be a good addition to our community, and that she'll offer her recommendation for you to join us. That is, obviously, if you choose to do so. What do you mean? Of course he will. Who in their right mind would pass up on such an opportunity? And also, we can't let him get away now. He knows too much. Besides, he's got a great resonance, so you might just get yourself a brilliant new student as well. I'm sorry, resonance? In other words, one's reaction to magic, which may predict their potential as a mage. Good resonance usually indicates greater possibilities in terms of power extraction, but it's not true in all cases. But let's not get into too much detail right now. It's actually a conversation for another day anyway. So, what do you say? Do you want to join us? I'm not sure how much you've heard about our community from June, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. She didn't tell me a whole lot, but is there anything I should know before I say yes? Well, if you do join us, you'll have to obey our rules and keep the existence of the society to yourself. No magic where the unawakened can see it, no abuse of power for personal gain, no harming others, or damaging public property. No objections here, I presume? Seems fair enough. Good. I'm gonna have to have you sign this paper, please. Read it, Q. I like that it's floating. Read it carefully and put your name and address at the bottom if you agree to our terms. I want to read it. They all seem pretty rational, I guess. No reason I should refuse. Done. Just signed her soul away. It's okay, don't worry. Do you own my soul now? Shut up, Q! I said that. No, but just so you know, it's magically a founding document. By putting your name on it, you agree to the accepted consequences if you ever choose to breach any of our rules. What's the consequence? You kill us? I mean, that's fair. Do you understand? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Yes. Good. You look sad. If you can hear the rain, I'm sorry. It's like raining cats and dogs outside right now. Now that reminds me, June. Milo said they wanted to see you. Alright, I'll drop by their office when I'm done here. But wait, why did that remind you of Milo? Did they get into trouble? Not quite. We just had another argument regarding their research. Oh. They're doing something they shouldn't do, yeah. What they're doing is not forbidden per se, but it just feels wrong. You know what I mean. Especially since there's no way to achieve what they're trying to do. Oh, just leave them be. Milo may be stubborn, but they're not stupid. There must have reason to believe it can be done. And even if they don't succeed, so what? They might still make another discovery while they're at it, so it's all good in my book. Well, I'm just saying. Sorry to butt into this, but are you talking about that Milo? The one who almost burned down someone's house while making a grilled cheese sandwich? Wait, this is a small community, what? What? Yep, I'll introduce you one of these days too. Okay. Can't wait to meet Milo the arsonist. Like, what? Or at least the very bad cook. Wow, I just can't wait for my two favorite people in the world to finally meet so we can all hang out and be the best of friends together. Okay, Jude's just having a good time. Damn. Wait, how does he know about Milo? You've been telling people about them? Well, I do sometimes talk to my friends about my other friends. That's what normal people do, Ren. Besides, if Q here is trustworthy enough to be awakened, that tiny bit of gossip won't hurt anyone either. Especially since I omitted any references to magic and stuff. Yeah, that's true. I mean, she didn't break any rules. No need to get so worked up about it. If you say so. Anyway, back to the matter of hand. Come here, Quentin. You might feel tingling at first, and then it'll get a little bit warm. What are you gonna do to me, Ren? Can we start, June? Ready when you are. Oh, they're gonna, like, awaken our magic. Wait, you're both going to do it? It's always better to keep things balanced, you know? Now relax and let us do our thing. Alright, fuck it. Oh. Somehow I feel like that's gonna come back. Like, I don't know why. It just felt like strong imagery. Oh, you were right. That was actually a pretty decent residence. Almost as good as yours. See, I told you. You okay there, Q? Yeah, it's just... warm was an understatement. I know. It's because you're exposed to a rush of power you're not used to yet. You'll be fine in a second, though. Just wait it out. Uh-huh. It's already late, so I'd recommend going home and letting your body rest. You are, however, more than welcome to come back tomorrow for your first magic lesson. We'll teach you how to extract and use your new powers. Can you bring him in, June? Yeah, but I'll have to be in the morning, because I've got work later. I could come... Not her going to work as a wizard. That would suck. Be like, I could do magic, I could burn this whole place down, and I still gotta work my 9 to 5. Capitalism really all got us in a chokehold. Even magic can't escape it. You okay with that, Q? Sure. Okay, elementary level classes are held here in the lecture hall by Mrs. Connell. I'll let her know you'll be coming. Great, thanks. So I guess that means we're done here. June, you go talk to Milo now, and I'll send Quentin home. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's like, I want to go home. I want to take a nap. In through the portal. This portal will transport you right to your front door. Okay, so we're just gonna pop into existence in the real world? What if somebody sees us? Take it easy today and get some good rest before tomorrow. Alright. And thank you. For everything. Oh no, not a problem. You do seem like a promising potential student, just like June said so. I'm looking forward to seeing how you're going to do in the future. But for now, have a good night. Good night. Oyasumi! Ooh. Nice bed. What a day, huh? Magic, mages, portals. But apart from that wave of heat right then, I don't feel any different from before. I think that's a good thing, sweetie. It's no use. Guess I have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, it would make those magic lessons a little pointless if you were just able to just... I like a loaded squeam. Day 1762. 1760. Days from what? When the Magical Society was formed? I speculate way too hard. I'm like, this must mean something. Coffee cup? Must mean he likes coffee. I'm on to something here. Good morning, sunshine. Ready to take your first lesson? I think so. I've been stressing about it the whole night, so I just hope it's gonna be okay. It would have been better if you slept instead, you know. You might have a harder time focusing if you're sleepy. I'll be fine. He's probably used to it, I think. Though I guess I'd feel a little... Help? Drink of water? I didn't even read that much. Everybody stay hydrated. Though I guess I feel a little less nervous if I had any idea what to expect out of this lesson. Anything you can tell me so I don't look like a total ignorant in front of the others? I doubt there will be anyone else there. There are only 3 other newbies at the moment, and they all have full-time jobs, so they shouldn't bump into anyone. But even if someone does come in, these lessons are usually conducted on a one-to-one basis, so they won't be close enough to judge your knowledge or lack of it. Right. But I still kind of hate the idea of going in blind, you know? Is there really nothing you can fill me in on? I'm talking about some very basic stuff, obviously. Let me think. Okay, so the one thing you should know is that in the society, there are 4 main schools of magic. Schools? I thought this was just a small community. Well, we call them schools, but they're actually more like basic types of magic you can learn. We group them based on the way spells interact with matter. And so we've got utility magic, that's all about physically moving particles, transmutation that focuses on altering particles and changing them into something else, healing magic that's based on controlling and accelerating the growth of particles, and element magic that relies on saturating particles with elemental energy. We usually also count elementary as a school of its own, but the basic spells are all part of their respective schools anyway, so this is a bit of an artificial category. That's a lot to take in at once. Well, you asked! I know. But you don't really need to bother remembering it right now. It's enough if you're aware that they exist. At some point, when you're out of elementary, you'll be able to pick one of the schools and concentrate on whatever you want to study most. So you can't learn every type of magic? Of course you can, if only you have the time and motivation to do so. It's just that most people focus on the one thing they have the biggest interest in. You could still pick and choose the spells you need from the other schools. Like, you can be a healer and still want to cast illusions to play with your cats or whatever. That's odd. That sounds oddly specific. Is that what you do, Drew? Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, okay. My main focus is healing magic, but that doesn't stop me from playing with the other magic spells too. Magic is all about possibilities after all. Right. So, do these schools have teachers, or do they just study stuff on your own? Each of the schools has a master, who is usually the mage with the most knowledge and experience in the field. They provide general guidance and give private lessons as needed. Oh, right. Yesterday you said Ren was a master of something like that. Yep. So in the society, we have 4 masters. There's Ren, whom you met yesterday, the master of utility magic. Then Milo, the master of transmutation. Oh, and he'd be blowing shit up. Xavier, the master of healing magic, and Iris, the master of elemental magic. Oh, and then there's Mrs. Connell, who is like an honorary master since she teaches elementary classes. And you're friends with at least 2 of them? That's one way to make your life easier. Yeah, well, Ren was actually the one who introduced me, and I've known Milo long before they even became a mage, so... Besides, I'm also not too shabby when it comes to magic, if I do say so myself. So, you never know. I might just be the one to take Xavier's position when he retires from his duties. which as far as I can tell might well be the next damn century. He doesn't seem too eager to resign despite his age. Well, everything's possible, I guess. And it'd surely be an upgrade from your boring cafe job, so... I know, right? I'd no longer have to serve lattes to Karens and stuff. But that's enough talk. You ready to go now? I don't know, June. I'm kind of scared I might actually suck at this whole magic thing. You're gonna be fine. Everybody sucks when they start something. But then you get better. What if I do suck and the teachers decide I don't deserve to be there and she kicks me out? Oh no! Yeah, right. I'm sure you'll be fine, Q. Mrs. Connell is a sweet older woman. Extremely patient and forgiving. And she comes from an ancient line of esteemed mages, too. She'll find a way to spark magic from the biggest dummy, I assure you. If you say so. Yep. Oh, there's one more other thing before you go. If you need to check something on your phone or make a call, better do it now. The radio waves can't travel between dimensions, so you won't have a signal in the castle. Okay, I can't check Twitter when I'm in the magical castle. I don't want to go no more. Sorry, I'm out. You had me there until that, June. Sorry. I'm joking. Can you imagine? Self-consciousness level master. See, okay, on a real note, if the magical universe did exist and I didn't have a phone signal, that's a blessing in disguise. Because everybody could take two from social media. But no TikTok. Not me being like, oh, that'd be so good for my mental health, but also... Nah, I'm fine. Thanks for the heads up, though. He's like, my phone dry as fuck. I ain't got nobody to talk to. Okay, hop into the portal then. What? I thought we were supposed to walk. Nah, it's too much hassle. I'd rather go back home and chill some more, before work. Besides, no one will see it here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Wait, so you made me hike all the way yesterday where we could have just popped in one of those? Yeah, but she had to keep it a secret. How cruel of you. It was up the hill, too. Oh, his poor little legs. I did it because I couldn't just cast a portal in front of you and hope you don't freak out in the middle of the street. That's true. I needed to kind of ease you into it. I guess you do have a point. I know. Now, go and be a good student. Make Auntie June proud. Yeah. I'll see you later. How much... Wait, what is their age gap? I guess she might actually be older than him. I didn't register that. I just assumed they were the same age. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It'd be so nerve-wracking to go by yourself, though. So, radio waves can't reach this place, huh? That probably means the GPS won't work either. I better not get lost. Actually, a real concern of mine, I get lost no matter where I go. Alright, the lecture hall was this way. Help this man. Ooh. I should have asked what the lady looked like. Do I look for someone or... Hello, dear. I think we found her. Here for your lesson. I would do a voice. Here for the lesson first, I presume? Yeah, we'll keep it kind of light. Where'd she even come from? Yeah. Welcome to the society. I'm Cecile Connell, your elementary teacher. And you must be Quentin. My nephew Ren told me I should be expecting you. Oh, they do look alike. Ah, cute. Nephew. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. Now, let's get straight to the topic of our lesson, shall we? There's no time to waste, dear. We have a lot to discuss. Alright. I know you younglings only care about flashy spells and instant gratification, or whatever is trendy nowadays, but in magic, just like in nature, there's time and a place for everything. Can't run before you learn how to walk, right? Uh-huh. Now, we usually start by introducing the types of magic as we divide them, so allow me to tell you a little bit about each of them. Oh, I actually heard about it from June this morning, so... So, you're already familiar with the topic. Good. Speaking of June, I hear it was she who recommended you to join us. She's a really sweet girl, that one. Just don't go and break her heart, okay? I would hate to see her hurt. Wait. It ain't like that, I don't think. Oh no, June and I are just friends, so... Alright, alright. It's none of my business anyway, dear. But I'm just saying. I see no ring on the finger of yours, so I wanted to make sure you don't spoil your chances. Okay, you trying to get us wifed up? Now, you do seem like a nice young man, but you really need to treat girls right if you want to get married one day. Oh! Let's just stay on the topic of marriage here, lady. You never know, the right person might just appear in front of you at any time. Wow, she assumed a whole lot of things to get there. Yeah, like what? Do I say something or correct her, or... It's probably more in his nature to let it slide, but I feel like we should stand up for ourselves. We're already in kind of a weird spot. I think it's good for us to be like, hey lady, let's focus on the magic here. Alright, not my love life. Which is perfectly fine, by the way. I got bitches. Okay? So, like, I don't need to hear this. Ma'am, I just met you. She's a handful. Love a handful of an old lady, I do. But you're also my teacher. So, like, 2 steps. Better to clear this up right away. Exactly. Nip it in the bud. I don't want her to get the wrong idea. Well, I'm not really interested in... I know, dear. Marriage is such a daunting topic for you younglings. A lifetime commitment at your age probably sounds like a prison sentence, doesn't it? But don't worry. Once you find that special someone, it will feel like the natural next step. You'll still got plenty of time to settle down and have a family of your own. I don't think that's my... Oh, I used to be just like that too, you know? Oh. Magic! I was a pretty wild girl back in my day, and very thought of giving up my freedom would make me queasy. Okay, her and Granny could get on like a house on fire. But then my sweet Irby came along, and it was as if a switch had flipped in my head. Suddenly, a calm domestic life didn't seem dull at all. Oh. It was a new adventure, with new joys and challenges. You'll change your mind when you're older, dear, believe me. Okay, and if I don't? And if I don't, ma'am? What are you gonna do? Whatever, this seems like too much of a hassle to straighten out. Yeah, at this point, just let it go. It doesn't matter what she thinks of me anyway, exactly. Uh-huh. Now, where are we? Oh, right, magic! So, you already heard about our schools, then? Yeah, but that's about all I know. Alright, dear. So, let's start by explaining the fundamentals of concept magic, as we call it. The concept part of it is the key element here. Concepts are those basic ideas representing various aspects of the world. There are 16 concepts we use in our everyday spells. They've all been thoroughly researched and tested for centuries by generations of our scholars. Now we divide these concepts into 4 groups of 4 based on their character. We've got a human-related, nature-related, abstract, and elemental concepts. Please take a moment to acquaint yourself with these. Oh! Oh shit, okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my time with it. Okay, so we got the human, body, king, power, beast, tree and plant, fortress and strength, mind, light and insight, death and lack, water and flow, fire and energy, change, form and state, growth, movement, earth and base, and air environment. Seems to cover all the bases. Alright. Everything clear up until this point, dear? I think so. Great. Casting spells requires the user to combine 2 or more concepts. Hello, just stopping in. Hey, Lacey. This lady was questioning our love life, so we had to straighten her out. But now we're back to magic. The easiest way to do is to conjure them up as images in your mind. Now, the interesting part about it is that different images can relate to the same concept. For example, visualizing a king, an emperor, or general should leave the same effect as they are related to the concept of power. So it's not the actual image that matters, but the idea behind it. Okay. You still with me, dear? I am. He might not be, but I am. Yeah, but, so if I understand that correctly, these combinations of concepts are kind of fixed then, right? Oh no, the rules are pretty flexible, dear. You may still achieve the desired effect if you try to piece it together on your own. It's just that using tried and tested recipes is a sure way to produce the same result every time. These are the kind of like ground rules you need to learn to ensure maximum repeatability. In time, you will be able to cast a wide range of spells without putting as much focus on specific concepts. I see. Wonderful. Quaint. I like that. Let's get acquainted. Wonderful. So, that's about it when it comes to theory. But to be able to cast spells, you will first need to learn how to properly concentrate and extract your magical power. I'm going to give you this training wand so you can practice. It's nothing too fancy, but should be enough for now. You can pick up something more personalized when you're more familiar with it. Now on to the actual focus training. I can already tell this is not going to be as exciting as I hope. Look, she just gave you a stick. Look, we're going to make the best of it, Q. Alright? It's still early days. Early days. And I got distracted again. What did he get distracted by? Wow, I suck at this. Alright, dear. I think you've had enough for now. Take a little break and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. What, already? But I didn't even get to extract any power yet. Well, of course not. I don't think I've ever met a rookie who'd managed such a feat after a mere hour of training. Not even our greatest masters were able to do that, and they're all extremely talented individuals. It takes time and a lot of practice to do so, dear, so don't get discouraged just yet. Okay. You can also do these exercises at home if you like, but be careful not to go overboard with it, okay? You might set your house on fire. As we like to say, rest is as important as practice. Right. I'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, dear. Try not to steal too many hearts until then. Do you want us? Are you trying to convince us of like, you're a married woman. Toodles! Guess I'll have to walk all the way back on. Yeah, you might actually have to. That sucks. Great. Quaint. The true tragedy of the game so far is Q having to walk his little ass. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold up. Yay, nay. 10-10. Nice pajamas. Ah! So cute. I want to see more of this side. All right. Let it out. Your turn. LMAO. Can I show it to Milo? What? No. Too late. Blush. Hey, wait. What's this deal with Milo? What's going on there? Hey, how'd your first lesson go? I bet you were sweating for no reason. And you knocked it out of the park. Yeah, right. I couldn't focus long enough to draw a glint of power, so go figure. Sad face. It didn't seem as hard when I watched you do it. Well, duh. I've been doing it for years, buddy. She's so cute. I love it. Just give it time. By the way, lunch tomorrow as usual? I bet Milo is the love interest. I mean... yeah, but I want to know, like, how they are acquainted. Gonna run that pun into the ground. Thanks for that, Chris. A phone OMG, I know. Sure. I'd be sending that too. I see a lot of overlap between me and June. She's so mean. Oh, thank you for the follow. Tamukin Khan. I didn't want to mispronounce it. If there's a better way to pronounce the name, just let me know. We're on day 1771. Ooh, it's gorgeous in here. Holy shit. My cat also came to join. You might be able to see her in a second, but she's here. She's right here, yeah. Her name is Diamond. Say hello, Diamond. Say hello. She's giving cuddles at the moment. Let's see now. The Snake and Saber Society, founded in 1812 by a group of royal mages led by Ian Vesic, the Count Palatine at the time. Wait, isn't Milo also the arsonist? Yeah! Milo's doing something they're not supposed to do. I think they use they, them. I think they're doing something that they're not supposed to do. I was grabbing a drink towards the beginning, so sorry if I'm all over the place. Nah, don't worry. It's still early days. Not much has been revealed too much yet, outside of just very specific magical stuff. Refused to bow to the shameless greed of the court officials and the outside pressures. Set out to create a safe place for the magical arts to be practiced and cultivated in secret. Yeah, boring stuff. Alright, well, I was enjoying it. The newly formed society's values were to be immortalized in its name and embraced by its members till the end of times. It was decided that a snake, a symbol of rebirth and healing, paired with a saber, signifying the ability to protect oneself and strive for a better future, would be chosen as appropriate representations. I like that. I like that a snake is used as a way of rebirth and coming new. Kind of like that Megan Thee Stallion song, where Hiss, where she was talking about, like, shedding her old skin and starting anew. I think that's a beautiful concept. I really like that. It's kind of pretentious, but it makes sense, I guess. It does. The initial suggestion of splitting the teachings into 3 main schools was expanded later on to include the masters of the schools vowed to dedicate their lives to further the society's knowledge of magic and protect its secrets from those unworthy of crossing its gates. In exchange, they were granted special privileges and the principal role in the managing the society's social, financial, and political affairs. From the very beginning, the society strived to maintain an amicable relationship with the local government in the town of Millbrook. Oh no, nothing good can come of that. However, no, not me being anti-government from step 1. Look, is the government ever the good guy in these kinds of stories? I don't think so. However, it wasn't until the beginning of the 20th century that the partnership was made official by a formal agreement. Yeah, whatever. Sigh. Nothing of interest here either. Maybe you should try books or articles on the more recent events? Someone here is really eager to learn, huh? Are you looking for basic spell recipes? No, I'm just browsing the books they were laying around. Figured I might as well read a bit about the society since I'm already here. Oh, good for you then. Though I doubt those old tomes contain anything you'd be interested in. It's just dates and dry accounts for record-keeping purposes. I'd recommend talking to the archivist if you want to actually learn something. That's good to know, but I was just killing time anyway. Oh, you were waiting for someone? Kind of. I was supposed to meet up with Ren to figure out some basics, but he won't be here for another hour or so. He probably promised a private session of an apprentice or something. That's Ren for you. Can't say no to his precious students. Why not ask Mrs. Connell, though? Because we don't really like her. She should be able to help you out just as well. Yeah. I mean, I could ask her, but I'd rather keep the time I have to spend with her to a minimum. Yeah. Okay, I don't feel so bad then, because I was like, yeah, she's just kind of a lot. Like, what? Why? I thought you two were getting along pretty well. She's been praising you left and right, too. Did something happen? Yeah, well, I mean, she's nice enough and a good teacher, but it's just that, she keeps grilling me about my non-existent love life and pushing me to go on dates with her friends' daughters every time we meet, so it feels uncomfortable being around her, you know? Oh, wow. That sure sounds kind of awkward, huh? And if you add it to the fact that you're not into girls anyway. Big yikes, dude. She just assumed. To be fair, it's not that I don't like them at all. Girls are pretty and sweet. I could probably see myself falling in love with one, but, I just never met a girl I want to get on. Okay, so he's biromantic, but he's homosexual. Go off, King. I've just never met a girl I want to get it on with. You know what I mean? No, not really. Jude's like, I want to get it on with all the girls. Right, of course not. In Mrs. Connell's defense, though, I might have dug my own grave there. How so? Well, to make a long story short, she hit me with a lot of wild assumptions when we first met. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't let me get a word in, and, she started bringing it up every time we talked, and by that point, it was already too late to say anything. So now she's trying her best to find me a girlfriend and won't leave me alone about it. Aw, poor Q. I don't want to say it's your fault, but it kind of is your fault. Did I choose the wrong thing? I probably did. But it kind of is your fault. Yeah, don't need to tell me now. So, what do you need help with anyway? Oh, just concentration theory and stuff. I've been repeating the same exercise for what seems like ages now, but it doesn't feel like I'm getting any better. I just want to get it over with so I can start casting actual spells. I get what you mean, but you won't be able to cast anything if you don't get down to the basics. Even though it's hardly the most exciting thing in existence, proper focus is key here, you know? You just need to find a technique that works for you and stick with Okay, hello. Hi, June, do you have a moment? Okay, is this Milo? What a pretty face. A friend of June's, perhaps? Oh, hey, didn't expect to see you down here. Everything okay? I'm fine. I was just looking for you because of that message you sent. Are you sure you won't be able to make it to this week's school meeting? We'll be trying out a bunch of spells I found in an obscure herbology handbook. Already ordered a batch of your favorite mini pies, too. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. My coffee shop is hosting some kind of special event, so I'll be stuck here all weekend, making weird custom drinks for hordes of whiny teenagers. Can't really mix out of it even though I would have loved to. I see. Nothing to be done about it then. The side eye. Oh, sorry. I assume this must be the guy you've been telling me about. Our newest recruit? Yep, that's him all right. Q, this is Milo Venn, our Master of Transmutation. Milo, meet Quentin Hawthorne. Wait, this is Milo Ben, the arsonist. Hi. Jinx clocked him immediately. It's lovely to finally meet you. I've heard some very promising things about you, you know. Help this man. Same. Help him. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know, I lost track. Pull yourself together, Q. I mean, I've heard all about you from June, so... Oh, hopefully not everything. It's a special kind of pleasure to discover things on your own. Okay. Okay. Right. Anyway, I would love to chat some more, but there are things I need to take care of. Guess I'll see you two around? Yep, see you too. And save me a couple of those mini pies, would you? I might drop by and pick them up in the evening. If I'm still standing after the calamity ends, that is. Sure thing. Bye then. Bye, Barlow. Yeah, they're hiding something. They're like definitely blowing up rats in their spare time. So, how'd you like Milo? Okay, June, relax. I'd say you're quite impressed, judging by the way you seriously struggled to string a sentence there. Hey, it could have been my poor reading. Oh, shut up. She's just... Fuck, this is bad. They are what? You okay there, buddy? Or should I fetch some smelling salts? Seriously though, give me a coherent sentence or I'm gonna have to assume it's Milo's charm that got you but a stroke or something just as bad. No, I'm fine. What the hell? Alright, if you say so. I should get going anyway, so I'll let you sort it out in peace. We can talk later if you want though. See you. Yeah. He's so stressed. He's gotta walk to this fucking place. He's learning magic for the first time. He's got a crush. His teacher's harassing him. What exactly just happened there? Here, it almost felt like I've been hit on the head with something heavy. I couldn't focus at all. As if I was blinded by light, but somehow unable to turn my gaze away. There's something weirdly captivating about that Milo Ven. I'm not sure what to think about them. They do have a pretty face, though. And a cute smile, too. No. Stop it right there, Q. Catching feelings is absolutely out of the question, remember? Not after it ended so badly for you the last time. Okay, I've seen a lot of the Q and Chris crossover. Jesus Christ, what? What? We were drawn from the same inspiration simultaneously, I guess. And besides them being pretty, doesn't automatically mean they are a good person. Just stay focused and do your thing. You're right, but this is gonna end poorly for you. You're gonna fall in love, you're gonna fall way too goddamn hard. You cannot escape it. You are doomed. I never know what to say during the loading screens. And just like... Day 174, 3 days later. I haven't been keeping track of how much time is passing, sorry. It's probably like a week or two at this point. Movement and change, one more time. What is going on? I've been standing here for hours now. I thought more practice would translate into more progress, but it seems like the results are only getting worse. I was able to move this plant just fine an hour ago, but now I can hardly lift it off the ground. Is it because I'm tired and it affects my ability to focus? I mean, they have been saying that. So you're an ambitious one, huh? I quite like it. Oh. Hi. Why are they here? You should be careful, though. It's admirable to devote your oneself to practice, but it may be dangerous if put to the extreme. Dangerous? How? Oh, so neither Mrs. Connell nor Ren bothered to tell you? I'll have to give them a piece of my mind. Oh gosh, I'm scared of Milo, like, in a good way. I like that they're like, they look unassuming, but in reality, they're deadly. Silent but deadly. Well, we barely started any practical training, so never mind. Why is it dangerous, though? Every spell you cast generates a certain amount of dark energy we call corruption. It's a byproduct of sorts that accumulates in your body, causing both physical and mental fatigue. Small doses of this energy are merely an inconvenience, but it could be lethal if it reaches a high enough level. Okay, that's actually terrifying? Oh, that sounds bad. Should I be concerned? Or you definitely should. Maybe you've trained for a few more hours, but I'm sure you can already feel the effects it has on you. The heaviness of your body, the cloudiness of your mind. Yeah, I guess I could use a break. Especially since you scare me a bit with all this energy. Will it go away on its own, or should I drink a potion or something? No worries. It will fade away after some time has passed. But you can also have someone else discharge it for you by replacing it with a bit of their power. Come on, give me your hand. I like this. Should I? But can I even bow out without looking like an ass? Okay, I mean, you could always just be like, I'm not really comfortable doing that, but okay. Oh, hand difference. Like this? Yes, perfect. High five. Up top. Aww. Very cute. Shy. Shy baby. And I didn't sit very well in the last CG, and I'm very sorry. I didn't expect it to just kind of go away as quickly as it did. Now close your eyes and relax. Okay. I'm loving the little beauty marks. I'm paying attention. Is my hand sweaty from all the training? I bet it is. Oh no. This poor thing. Someone like him, it's gonna be hard for him to just relax normally. There you go. You should feel better now. Oh, I really do. It worked like a charm. Just say it. Like a charm. But it's truly like a weight was lifted from my shoulders. Thank you. Anytime. Just find me if you need it again. I'm usually at my office in the east wing of the 3rd floor. Last door to the left. Right, you're one of the VIPs here. The Master of Transmutation, was it? Correct. Speaking of, have you given the schools any thoughts yet? If you find yourself interested in my line of work, I've always looked for eager students to try new stuff with. Academically speaking, of course. Why do you have to clarify? Transmutation does sound interesting, but I feel like it might be too complicated for me. It may seem intimidating at first, but it really depends on what you want to create. The most basic recipes require only a bit of imagination. Let me show you. What you gonna make? Block. Block. Oh! Snake sword. Just like that. You can keep it. Oh, what is it? I want to keep it as a welcome gift of sorts. Thanks. Actually, why don't you try doing it too? You'll see for yourself that it's not, no big deal at all. I don't know. I mean, I'm still pretty new to this. I can barely move a pot from one corner of the room to the other. That's fine. It should be enough. I'll give you some pointers. Okay. Oh, first off, the wand needs to go. What? Why? I thought it was necessary for casting. You can decide whether to use it or not, but it's not a must. It's easier to use it in the beginning, sure, but in the long run, you'll be better off if you don't, because your abilities won't be dependent on any external factor. Wands help draw out energy, but it's best to just do it yourself. Alright. You're the master here. Hold out your hand. I love the awkwardness of... Can I take your hat, sir? Now, focus on the wooden block. The recipe is tree, form, and change. You know what you're trying to make, so keep the image of it in your mind. Concentrate, pull the energy into the palm of your hand, and go. Shit. Tree, form, change. Oh! Oh god. Oh god. I mean, and form was this, yeah. And change was this one. Yeah! Okay, I studied. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh god. I don't want to let you down, Q. I did it! I did it! Yeah! Oh fuck, I didn't do it. I don't think I could do it. Sorry. I guess it's just because you can't extract enough energy just yet. It does take some practice, especially since you've been using a wand up until this point. Okay, now I'm feeling cues, like insecurity. I'm like, fuck, I couldn't do it. I suck so bad. I suck. But no worries, we can make do. It's the thought that counts after all. I'm gonna borrow your hand one more time. Oh, this is so warm. So, what should I do now? Use the energy I put in your hand to transmute the block into a sculpture. I'm just supplying it. You have to do the rest. Tree form and change, go. Okay. Tree form, change, cast. Okay, and you may easier. That's a fun little gameplay thing. I like that. I like that. We did it. I didn't need you, Milo. I'm just joking. Oh, wow. It really worked this time. I told you. As easy as that. You can transmute all kinds of plant-based materials with this spell, as long as what you want to make doesn't need to be additionally processed. It means you can make a bowl out of wood, but making paper, for example, would require a little bit more complex spell. I see. That's pretty handy. Isn't it? I could teach you to transmute all kinds of things if you join my school. So think about it. I will think. I don't think he's gonna have to put much thought into it right now. The competition is not that steep. This late already, huh? I should probably head back and rest. I have a lot of work planned for tomorrow. Paperwork, to be precise, and tons of it, too. But that's what happens when you try to delay the inevitable. Say something cute! Anyway, are you gonna stay and train some more, or should I escort you home? Yeah, I think I've had enough for today, too. But you don't need to walk me all the way back. I'll be fine by myself. Unless your house is in the same direction, I guess. It's not a problem. Where do you live? Somewhere in Millbrook, I presume. At the corner of Greensville and Cedar. But as I said... Here we go! Oh, okay. That makes sense. So, I guess I'll see you around then. Thank you for today. It was. Hello, Chime! I'm enjoying this dynamic they've got going on. I think Milo is secretly actually a little unhinged, but I'm kind of looking forward to figuring it out, because I've been just calling them an arsonist this whole time. But I like how they speak. It was interesting, to say the least. My pleasure. I'm always happy to help. Have a good day. Good night, Quentin. Good night. Not that smug ass look to the camera. Me. Pink hair, don't care. They remembered my name, huh? And they were really kind to me too. Teaching me and stuff. Are they genuinely like this, or do they have a reason to act all nice and helpful? And if they do, what are they trying to gain? The inner monologues, I love it. I love a good inner monologue. I have no idea what to think of this. It just doesn't add up. Don't think too deep about it, sweetie. It's not that deep. Probably. Not that deep yet. The loading screens are perfect for me to take a drip of water. Okay. I figured it out. Might have taken me half the stream to figure it out, but I figured it out. Ugh, finally gone. I was starting to think she'd keep ordering almond milk lattes and pistachio macarons until my freaking retirement. Hmm? Who? Oh, you know. This self-proclaimed influencer. She's been trying to bum off at a discount in exchange for a shout-out on her page for whatever. As if that would help us out more than actual money. Besides, we have enough discounted items and combos as is. If she wanted to save up, she should have picked one of those instead of the pricey fancy stuff. Ugh, the audacity. Well, at least now that she knows you won't bend to her wishes, she won't come back begging for more, no? Yeah, you'd be surprised. I just really hope I've hit my Karen quota for the week, because damn, it's been a rough one already, and it's not even Wednesday yet. Yeah, it's not even Wednesday yet! But now that it's just the two of us, we should be able to talk more freely. So, tell me, how are you enjoying your life in this society? Getting used to the nitty-gritty of magic? It's fine. It's just all new to me. A month ago, I had no idea this world even existed. Not to mention that I'd be filled with mages and stuff. It is a little bit overwhelming. I know. I was just like you when I first joined. But I'm sure you'll fit right in. Yeah, hopefully. So, how's your training going? Learn any new spells yet? I'm still stuck on concentration exercises, so it's a bit boring, you know? I did manage to move a plant from one corner of the room to the other, though. And that's pretty good. So at least that's something. Attaboy, you'll be firing all kinds of spells in no time. Have you decided which school you'd like to join? I know it's still pretty far off from now, but I'm curious which one interests you the most. No, I'm not sure yet. I do like the idea of utility magic, though, so I might look into that. Unless what? Oh, I don't know. It's just... Your friend Milo came down to the common room when I was training the other day, and they told me a bit about their school and supervised my practice. It just seems interesting, you know, the way they described it. Oh, I see. What? Milo really caught your eye, didn't they? What? No, Come on, no need to hide it. I can always tell when that happens. You're neither the first nor the last person to fall for them at first sight. Not like there's any shame in that, but I'm just saying. You're being kind of obvious about the whole thing. Okay, well, what are you even talking about? It's not like I'm... Yeah, it totally is. But that's just one of Milo's quirks, you know? They have this weird charm about them that most people can't resist. Whatever. She can think what she wants. Luckily for me, I never had to experience it firsthand. Guess that's because they're not really my type. Or maybe I just never saw them the way that we basically grew up together. I'm not sure. Either way, I bet it's nice to have people always fawn over you, but it must be tiring at times too. Ugh. In any case, I couldn't help but notice you acting all flustered when you two first met. Didn't want to say anything then and there, but you were clearly smitten by their looks. I guess I was just surprised, that's all. I never imagined them to be like that. I mean, from what you told me and stuff. Really? What they seem like to you then? I don't know, maybe older? Plainer? Not as pretty? And less intimidating, that's for sure. Don't worry, you'll get used to it when you spend more time with them. Milo's super nice and insanely good at transmutational magic, too. You'll learn a lot if they oversee your training. Anyway, if you like them, why don't you try asking them out? No, I'll pass. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. This is the fucking siren call of every person who's gonna fall madly in love. Besides, they're way out of my league anyway. No! Don't start! No such thing, my dear Q. I'm sure Milo would agree on a date if you only mustered the courage to ask. They rarely reject anyone right off the bat. You'd have to be a total asshole or, like, outside of a rational age difference or whatever. Huh? So, what, they just humor anyone who asks them out? But wouldn't that mean lots of dates with people they might not even be into? Yep, pretty much, I guess. Don't you think that's a little bit weird? Why would they do that? Maybe they just like to date. Are they like a certain someone I used to know? In search of their one true love, or something like that. They obviously have their reasons, but they're a bit personal, you know? So, I'm not allowed to ask? Well, Milo is kind of special, you know? In a lot of ways, too, but like anything out of the ordinary, it comes with its own set of blessings and curse, so to say. And it makes it hard for them to find meaningful relationships, so they don't want to limit their options, just in case. But that's as much as you're going to squeeze from me. I'd rather not spoil anything for you. And for me, by proxy. Oh, you're just teasing me now. That's mean. You'll find out in due time. Besides, Milo should be the one to tell you, not me. Some kind of dark secret? No, not quite. But surely something people might find hard to understand and to read, apparently. I was just going back into I was going back into the chat. In June's tallness by proxy of Q. Q just, I mean, to be fair, it kind of does look like he just like shrugged out a little bit. But no, he's sitting. What happened to that weirdo that's been bothering you? Any news on that? No, not really. I've caught the guy peeking in my window a few more times, but he's never come close enough to make me want to call the cops, so whatever. As long as he doesn't try to get into the house, he can sometimes raid my trash cans for all I care. I see. Well, hopefully it's really just some poor hobo and not a serial killer or something. But at the very least, if I ever go missing or die a horrible death, you'll know who to blame. Not that you'd be able to do anything about it anyway. He'd probably be long past the border by any- Oh my god! Q, like, imagining their own demise. Like, getting murdered and shit. That is, like, premium overthinking behavior. Because I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. As it take me that long to storm your house and hound you for ignoring my texts and calls. Oh, but just in case you do end up brutally murdered, can I at least have your laptop? Mine's been laggy for years and I can't afford a new one with this low-ass salary. Sure. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. As long as you promise to wipe the data first. What you got in there, Q? There's some stuff you might not want to see in there, you know? Hey, we're just joking here, right? Like we always do? Hmm? Yeah, of course we're joking. Why? I don't know. I just felt like this convo got a little bit too real for it. I don't want to be murdered. Well, never mind. Seems like higher forces decided it's time to test my patience once again. Catch you later? Sure. I don't like this hobo government agent serial killer in the making. The music's so plucky during that time, too. Oh, water. I'm gonna create a Pavlov response where every time I see that symbol, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm thirsty. Ooh, 10 days later. And it's been a month, they said before, so. Who'd have thought that standing around moving your hands could be so exhausting? I heard a knock at my door, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go on a break real fast. I'm probably just gonna ignore them, whoever it is. Okay, I guess it was nothing. Weird. I, like, went to my door, I looked through the peephole, and, like, there was nobody there. But I did hear a knock. I live in an apartment complex, so I think sometimes, like, people get, like, the wrong apartment, and so they knock on it, and then they realize, and then they just run away. Which, fair, you know. I'm just glad it was nobody. Who'd have thought that standing around moving your hands could be so exhausting? And what's worse is I'm not making as much progress as I'd like. I never expected to be a spell-casting expert from the get-go, but I kind of assumed I'd be better at this. Oh? Oh? Milo out in the real world? What a pretty Wait. Oh. Hello, Milo. Fancy meeting you here, Quentin. Come on, I'm gonna borrow you for a minute. Where are we going? Milo? Wait, what are you doing? Where are you dragging me? Shh, just play along and don't turn around until I tell you. I need to get past the corner. Okay. Okay, what other stalkers are there? Jesus, why are there so many stalkers? Maybe hobo. That's it's hobos at my door. That's undoubtedly Milo, but... I like this this quaint little town. It's making so much sense. Is everybody supposed to have British accents? I'm not doing a British accent. I refuse. That's where I draw the line. Alright, I think we should be in the clear now. So, what was all that about? Were you running away from someone? Oh yeah, you could probably say that I was. What? Now don't look at me like that. It was nothing serious. No more than a particularly bad date, anyway. British Joy, we asked for British Joy. Okay. I'll do it for one character, but I don't know what character I'm going to do it for. I'll probably do it for the character I like the least. Just so if they have an awful accent, I won't feel that bad. Oh. Yeah. The guy kept talking about himself and seemed absolutely disinterested in anything I had to say. I doubted he'd even notice if I took a nap right there on the table. Which was not that unlikely, considering how delightfully engaging the conversation was. But then he excused himself for whatever reason, and you happened to come by, so I decided that was my cue to make a break for it. I love Milo. Okay. Get it. Oh, there's a butterfly. I thought I was tripping for 2 seconds. I just saw something moving across the screen, and I was like, what? And a little butterfly. You're truly a lifesaver, thank you. Not that I actually did anything there, but I'm glad I was of use to you anyway. There's a butterfly on your shoulder. Look. Oh yeah, pay that no mind. It's just something that happens whenever I'm out. Is it your familiar? They seem to like me a lot, you know? Uh-huh. You still have that puzzled look on your face. Anything else on your mind? I mean, don't take it the wrong way, but what's with the getup? Well, I think the outfit itself is pretty cute. And the color suits me too, if I do say so myself. I mean, yeah, it does. Don't you agree? Sure, but why are you wearing a dress? I just told you I was on a date, didn't I? It's common sense to put on something nice when you want to make a good impression, no? Uh-huh. Was my assumption about them wrong then? But in that case, why would June suggest that I ask them out? My date didn't seem to appreciate the effort, though. And as if it wasn't rude enough already, he also wore a plain old dirty t-shirt. Can you imagine? Why go out of your way to invite someone for an evening if you don't even care enough to dress up for them? True. I've been on some bad dates. What an ass. Sounds like this guy wasn't really worth your time. I know, right? Good thing you came by and gave me an excuse to get away from him. I normally wait about an hour before making my escape, at least, given them the chance, but in this particular case, let's just say the rescue couldn't come quickly enough. Well, good for you then. It's his damn loss anyway. Yeah. So pretty. Just the British French shit going on in chat. Y'all behave yourselves. I see, this is what happens. I bring up the colonizers and it just becomes an all issue. Tell me, Quentin, do you think I look pretty? I love Milo's forwardness, okay? If there's one thing I love in a character, it's that they just say what's on their fucking mind. Just say it. Just say it. What are they, a fucking mind reader too? Don't panic. Just focus on the clothes and you'll be fine. He's gonna pass out at this rate. Well, I'm no expert when it comes to fashion, but the dress is cute, I guess. And I like the flower too, so... Oh, I do like the flower. It's a chrysanthemum looking flower, like a lotus. It looks more chrysanthemum. I mean, I think you'd look pretty in just about anything anyway. Shit, I didn't mean to say that much. The floodgates opened. Oh, you're a sweetheart. I needed that little compliment. Thank you. Milo's love language is words of affirmation, just like me for real. You know, I was a bit bummed out because of that date, but talking to you has really cheered me up again. So, what do you say I repay the favor by inviting you for coffee and cake at my favorite shop? Sounds great. The date might have been a disaster, but it's such a pleasant day, and I already went through the trouble of getting dressed up and all. It would be a waste to just go home now, you know? Oh, but I guess I never asked if you actually had the time. It's just a little whim of mine anyway, so don't feel pressured if you already have places to be. Wait, this might be my chance to get to know them better. He realized. No, I was just heading home from practice. Let's go. Lovely. Come on then, it's this way. Oh, we're going on a little date. Impromptu date. Look at them in the park. So, what would you like? They have all kinds of cakes, pies, and pastries. Cupcakes too, if that's your thing. Everything's made from scratch here at the shop. I think I'll just have a black coffee. Q, come on! Come on, something. Flavor, my guy! No need to hold back. It's my treat, so choose whatever looks good on you. Oh, those brownies are simply to die for. I can't recommend them enough. I can't let you pay for me. Why not? I invited you, didn't I? It would be rude of me to expect you to pay. I don't mind. It's not like I came with you hoping for a free dessert. I insist, though. You saved me from an afternoon of boredom at that boar's mercy, so let me spoil you a little in return. Okay, coffee and whatever you're having then. Okay, well, that's something. As long as it's not too sweet. Alright, brownies it is. Brownies are fucking sweet. I guess they're not as sweet as like a cupcake, though. I'll place the order and we'll be right back. That boar. Double entendre. They were a boar and they were a boar, like the animal. I like it. Good work. Don't run away, please. We just fucking hightail it out of here. That's your specialty, isn't it? Okay. Okay. If I'm not back in 15 minutes, you're allowed to leave. Okay. It's like... They're fun. Milo's really fun. Milo's also taller than Q. I mean, I think they're sitting down again. Q is taller than Milo in the CG that I saw. Why do I feel like an idiot every time I'm around them? I mean, I do know why that happens, but... Oh, wait. Sorry, I was too busy reading the Milo's taller thing. Why do I feel like an idiot every time I'm around them? I mean, I do know why that happens, but... This is so stupid. I kept my cool in far more stressful situations, so why can't I do it now? What is it about them that makes me blind to reason? Okay, chill. This is nothing. Just take a deep breath and get over yourself. Help this man. Okay, done. And look, we're both still here. We might just keep it up all the way until the end if we're lucky. As long as you don't make it all about yourself. But jokes aside, has anyone ever run from a date with you? No, I don't think so. It's usually me making an early exit when I can't stand their blabber any longer. Or when I find them grossly incompatible. Which is a different story altogether, but... Anyway, how about you tell me a bit about yourself while we wait, Q? I mean, if I may call you that. Sure. Lovely. You know, June keeps calling you Q, so it kind of stuck with me. It's short and sweet, but there's just something endearing about it. June's been telling you about me? Oh, please, as if you didn't hear all about me too. She's been feeding me stories and gushing about you for quite some time now. Q this, Q that. It almost feels like I've known you for years. But I'd love to learn more, this time straight from the source. I'm not sure if I can live up to June's impression of me, but, what do you want to know? Whatever you feel like sharing. You can start by telling me how you ended here in Millbrook. It's not a particularly exciting town to move into. If you disregard its hidden nature, that is. I just wanted some peace and quiet, basically. My old job got too stressful to handle, and the whole work environment was competitive as hell, too, so, I decided to leave for the sake of my sanity. Wait, was he in the government? And it was really stressful, and so he's trying to start over and start a new life? Okay. I'm getting Princess Protection Program. I don't know why. I don't know why. My brain is just Disney Channel all the time. Not Butterfish brain. Okay, Q's taller now. Alas. Figured I'd go freelance and settle in a place with a nice view and not too many tourists. It just happens to be here, I guess. So you're a programmer, right? It must pay well if you afford such a lovely house all on your own. It's so Princess Protection Program. I don't know why. It just feels like it. It could always be better, but I'm not complaining. And, I also had a good amount saved up from the previous job. It was enough to cover the cost of moving in here. I see. To be honest, I don't know a thing about programming, but it seems like an interesting job, me. I'm just like, I don't know shit about shit. Seems complicated. Plot twist, I mean, you can't write Demi Lovato without Milo. I mean, they both have they, them. It makes sense. Well, it's tedious and frustrating at times, but it pays the bills, so... And they rhyme, yeah. It's canon. What do you do? You probably have some duties as the master of... No, wait. We can't really talk about it here, can we? Actually, it's fine. This is a magical establishment, you see. The owner is one of our own, and I don't see any unfamiliar faces among the customers either, so no need to hold your tongue. Oh, okay then. So... What? It's like, I don't know what I was expecting. I heard metal clanking, and I was like, okay, the guards are coming for us. We're gonna get stabbed. That's where my brain went. But this is much nicer. Wow. Oh, hello there, sweetie. Is this our order? Thank you. Wow. Oh, the food's even on the table. Aw, isn't she the cutest? It's not every day you get to have your coffee delivered by a kitty waiter. That's true. Yeah. How do you train a cat to do stuff like that? I mean, aside from pushing the cart, which is impressive in its own right. How did she even know where to bring these? I'm not sure there are ways to teach that to regular cats, but this little cutie is its owner's familiar, so she's probably just being commanded with magic. Oh. Yeah. It'd be more exciting if she was trained to do that, I guess. It's like the presence of magic actually makes it less magical experience. You know, that is a great observation. That's very true. That's very true. Wow. Anyway, I got a little distracted there. Me too. What were we talking about again? I was just curious about your job as a master. I mean, if you can even call it that. It's not just an honorary title, is it? Do you do anything in particular? Well, a master's duties are mostly tied to their school. We also make collective decisions about the society's current affairs, but I'd say the main focus of this position is conducting research through magical experiments. We write down and systemize knowledge into sources that can be used by others. So like textbooks and stuff? They're not really textbooks per se, but can be used in that way, yes. Especially since we also assist our members in their studies, both through apprenticeship and private lessons. So how many students do you have? Like, personally? Most people come and go, you know. They just need a particular recipe or want to improve an aspect of a spell they already know. Then there are apprentices, but they're a different story. Oh, there's another butterfly! I didn't realize it'd fly in. Wow! They're kind of like scholars, so it's not a path chosen by many. And I know this is going to sound dark, but I'm expecting things to go left at some point. Is like, in Hunter x Hunter, there was like the specific butterfly that was drawn to blood. So, like, now that I see butterflies land on people, I'm like, is it because they're bleeding secretly? And then, I don't know, that's where my brain went. I like butterflies. But butterflies also contribute to, like, time, like butterfly effect and all that. Butterflies are cute and nice and unassuming, but they're also slightly ominous. And they have, like, those eyes that detract predators away and then mimic, like, biblically accurate angel wings. So, symbolism is way too important to me, I realize. It's, like, way too important. They're kind of like scholars, so it's not a path chosen by many. I have 3, whereas Ren, for example, has about 10 total. So, go figure. Wow, only 3? I think there'd be dozens of people willing to study under you. Oh, many aspiring mages do want to be my apprentices, alright, but they do not come to me for the right reason. Oh. Hardly any of them are eager to actually research transmutation. They do it because they've set their sights on you. Exactly. That's why I have rigorous criteria when it comes to potential apprentices. They need to prove their willingness to learn and perform experiments of their own, but before I even consider taking them in. And yet you asked me to join your school? A guy who could barely cast a simple motion spell. Yeah, well, you might not feel too strongly about your abilities right now, but you've only just begun training. And even at this point, I've already seen you've got what I'm looking for. In a student. Okay. So when the time to decide draws close and you find yourself intrigued by the various ways matter can be transformed, just know that I'll happily have you. That's all. Thanks. Of course. It would be my pleasure. So pretty. Oh no, she owns this place? Fuck. I don't hate her, okay? She just makes Q uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. If it isn't one of my precious students. I haven't seen you in a minute, dear. How have you been? Oh fuck, not her. Hello. And my, oh my, what a surprise we have here. You're out with a girl? Oh yeah, does she deserve the British accent? Oh fuck, I didn't give it to her, and I feel like it would, like, it wouldn't apply. Is that why you kept declining my offers to set you up with those lovely single ladies? Shh. Well, good for you, dear. I'm glad to see you're finally making use of all the dating advice I've been giving you. The clock's ticking, you know. You don't want to wake up at 40 and realize you wasted your prime nest. I'll be hot when I'm 40, lady. You don't know me. I'll be in my prime. And look at her. She's a real beauty, too. You lucky devil. Oh, I'm so excited for you, dear. I'm glad one of us is. You make such a cute couple. Uh-huh. And you, sweetie, make sure to keep him in check, okay? You know how it is with them boys. Of course, ma'am. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a salsa lesson in 5. Okay, go, Granny. She's got that little spice in her. Look, I like her just as her, but poor Q can't handle it. She definitely does. An overdone upper class Maggie Smith act. Oh, I could not pull that off. I wish I was a different streamer. I wish I was a person who could do impressions. Yo, doing impressions, like voice impressions, is one of like the coolest hobbies to have, I think. Lola Mutual mouth cover. Twinsies! Oh, I didn't read that last part, my bad. Need to see these old bones a good workout so they don't creak, you know? No, good on you. See you at the lecture hall, dear. I'll be looking forward to hearing about your date in the tiniest detail. Toodles! Toodles! Goodbye, lady. She's nice. So, can you explain to me what the hell just happened here? Oh, I think she might not have realized who I was. Poor Mrs. Connell. Her eyesight is getting worse and worse these days. You know, I was just willing to buy into the fact that his disguise was, their disguise was just pretty good, you know? But then, like, this is like, no, her eyes just suck ass. So why didn't you correct her then? She'll have the wrong idea about all of this now. Well, I got intrigued by what she said and wanted to see how the situation unfolded, that's all. So she's been trying to set you up with people, huh? I'd have thought you'd be just fine getting dates on your own. Oh, don't even get me started on that one. She just keeps pestering me about it every time we meet. I mean, I know she has good intentions and all, but like, it's none of her business, right? I don't even want to get into any relationships right now. Well, she might not stop now that she saw you with a girl. Yeah, the constant date offers might stop, but now she'll ask me a billion questions and give me even more unsolicited advice instead. I honestly don't know if that's better or worse. Oh, you poor thing. You have to deal with it eventually, you know. But I'm down to play pretend some more until you find courage to tell her. Not the fake dating trope coming in, okay. Heck, I'll marry you if it comes down to it, but I absolutely draw the line at kids. Me! Okay. Milo's my favorite. Not that it would happen anyway, but the pressure might be too much to take by that point. No, stop it. Don't give me hope I could have had a life like that with you. Huh? Why the long face? It was supposed to be a joke, you know. Right, sorry. I just got caught up in my own thoughts, that's all. I guess I'll have to straighten up and do something about Mrs. Connell sooner or later, just like you said. Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, it's not your fault. It's just... It reminded me of something I've been trying to deal with. Hmm? Is that something also the reason why you're not looking for a relationship? Hmm. Yes and no. But I'd rather not talk about it, so... Well, never mind then. I didn't mean to pry. Why don't you tell me about your practice instead? I'm curious to hear about your progress so far. Right. Right, I was actually going back from training when I ran into you. But if I'm being honest, it feels like I've hit a wall when it comes to extraction. I could definitely use some tips if you have any. Let's see. Oh? More butterflies! So that's about all I can think of. Is it every time that they use magic a butterfly is drawn to it or something? I'm just speculating. 20s? Oh, early or late both. Damn Q, you were supposed to... Oh, sorry, I forgot to laugh. You were supposed to say sparkles. You're supposed to slay! Supposed to say... The pining and love. Both Early and Milo and June are a year older than Q. Oh, okay. But if that still doesn't get you results, I think I could make some time for a private lesson or two. Just say a word and I'll do my best to help you figure it out. Oh, thanks. My pleasure. Oh my. It's this hour already? Time sure flies in good company, doesn't it? I should be heading back now, but I hope you enjoyed this little outing just as much as I did. Yeah, it was nice to talk. And stuff. Say, do you want me to walk you back to the castle? Aw. It's getting dark. You probably shouldn't run the streets alone. Wow, I just can't help myself, can I? And also they could use a portal, but I like the effort anyway. Aw, how very sweet of you. But maybe some other time. I promised to organize a small school meeting tonight, and it looks like I'm already running late, so I'll just excuse myself right here if you don't mind. Right, of course. I guess I'm still not used to the fact you can just pop in one of those and travel wherever you want. I know, it's a handy little spell. I'll teach you one of these days. But I really have to go now. Bye, Q. Bye. Bye, Milo! This is so fucking stupid! They got the Cosmo and Wanda cups. I swore not to put myself through the same thing again, but here we fucking go. At this rate, it's gonna turn into a full-blown disaster. It's gonna be fine. Probably. Eventually. I'll get all the bad ends first, and then you'll be smooth sailing. No, I can't let that happen. No, it won't happen, because they're not tea, and this can't even compare to how I felt back then. Ooh. Okay. Tell me more. It's just a stupid crush, and it will pass. Maybe. I was just charmed by their pretty face, and it makes me act silly. There's no more to it than that. Okay, so if his name's Q, then T isn't, like, obviously his name. It's just, like, the first letter of his name. So I'm gonna start guessing what the real name of T could be. Do not confirm or deny anything. It could be... Tyler. I think you would choose a name better than Tyler. It could be... Trent. It could be... I'm short on T names, apparently. Taylor. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. You know what? With every stream, I will guess. And eventually, I'll probably be right. Eventually. There's only so many names, unless you chose one that's just, like, out there. I wanted to, but she... Okay, this is where we left off last time. And besides, I have no idea what to say. Why not something like, hey, I appreciate the thought, but I'm not interested in dating right now. Also, I'm gay. Easy as that. She doesn't need to know that. Whatever, just get it over with. Guess I'll die. You sly bastard. Guess I'll die is so real. Way to score yourself a date with Milo. I did not mean to save, but I guess we'll do it anyway, since we're here. Way to score yourself a date with Milo. Out of my league, my ass. Yeah. It wasn't a date. Yeah, right. Good for you, though. And Milo seemed pretty happy about it, too. So I might just let this one slide. Ugh. Did they say it was a date? No, but it sure sounded like one. You're giving me too much credit, June. Wait, so it really wasn't a date? No. Damn, son. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. That's what you said. His name is Earl Grey. Petition to name T Genesis. Why? What do they have in common? I wasn't expecting that overlap. I doubt you're as disappointed as I am in myself. There's nothing to be disappointed with. You did good. You're doing fine. He needs a hug. Oh, 1801. Water break. I'm making use of it now. It's so charming. There they go. Huh? I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Hey! It's still pretty basic stuff, but to think that I can move things now without even touching them? This will be insanely useful. For a lot of reasons. You're making good progress. All that dedication must be paying off. Milo Ven. Fuck, play it cool and keep it in your pants, Q. Okay. Wait, is this gonna be a full-blown love triangle with QT and Milo? Maybe. Were you watching me? Well, T, I don't even know if it's a love triangle because T just feels like past love. So, just for a bit. I hope you don't mind. I like to occasionally drop in and observe the attempts of our newest recruits in case they need assistance. You seem to be doing great, though, despite all the concerns you expressed the other day. And without a 1 on top of that, too. That's not a small feat, you know. You can't spell a love triangle without T, am I right or am I right? Yeah! Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Your advice definitely helped quite a bit, but it still took a long time to get to this point. Does it ever get easier, or am I in for a long and hard ride? There's definitely a learning curve, but it gets fairly easy as soon as you figure out how to pool enough energy. And with the right recipe, you should be able to cast just about anything. There are obviously some limitations, as everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, but it basically comes down to how close you get to the desired result. But even that can be improved with practice. Like how the quality of my sculpture was way below yours. That's right. You did well for your first attempt, though. I could see a lot of potential there. You don't need to cheer me up. I know I'm nowhere near. What? What? Okay. Careful there, you dimwits. We have newbies here. Shit, sorry. Careless mage. They're gonna be British. Shit, sorry. Oh no! I swear they treat this room as their own playground. There's time and place for everything, but we shouldn't have to deal with... Is T gonna be British? T! Oh my gosh! Spot a T for British T. It's gonna be him. Fuck. I can't hold that up, man. I can't. That will be taking all the seriousness out of that story. Because if he's very relevant and then every time he pops in, he's like, like, it's not going to be good. More British joy. If anybody's British in this chat, I'm sorry. And if any of my VOD watchers are British, I'm also sorry. I didn't mean it. I gotta fix the flag. But while I'm here, I got my Barbie pajamas on. Woo! We're all pink today. Fixing the door because it's bothering me. There we go. They're so cute! Yeah! I'm in love with them. Barbie does rule. I'm a Barbie girl, bitch. Milo's also a Barbie girl. I also have pink BJs too. Yeah, I got them on like I got them on what's the word? Rotation. That's the word. There's time and place for everything, but we shouldn't have to deal with stray spells flying over our heads. I'm gonna have to talk to Ren about establishing some damn rules. I love Milo, okay? They are so much more interesting. Not that I expected them to not be interesting, but I like that they're a lot more, like, up front. They're very, like, fun, playful, but then they'll, like, put their foot down. They stand on business. Like, I love that. I love that. It's fine. In the end, nothing bad happened, so I'm actually more interested in the thing you did to stop that spell. What was that? Some kind of barrier? Oh, that? It's just a simple shield spell. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Shield spell, huh? Does it only stop spells or other projectiles too? Could it stop bullets, for example, or a missile? A missile would be tough, but not impossible. It all depends on how well you can cast it. Can you teach me? Please? Aren't you eager to learn? That's cute. Milo's making me nervous. I'm over here like... I think now I'm like, okay, I kind of get where Key's coming from. Like, I'd be like a fumbling mess right now. Sure, I can teach you the basic recipe, but if you plan on actually stopping missiles or some other big things, I'd recommend asking Ren for a private session. He might give you some useful tips too. He's the expert in the practical field after all. Okay, noted. So, what do I need to do? Well, you should start by visualizing the size and placement of your shield. This is your first attempt, so for now, try conjuring just a simple wall right in front of you. The recipe is form, body, fortress, air. Okay. So it's 4 this time? Seems a bit complicated. It's really not, trust me. Pull the energy in the area before you and visualize the shield. Form, body, fortress, air. I got this. I don't even need the cheat sheets. Okay. Form is the circle. Body is the body. Fortress is this thing. And then air is all the way over here. I got this. I'm a wizard. And we ain't gonna miss on this one. Bitch. Bitch. Me gets the simplest little puzzle thing done. I'm like, yeah, y'all get shut on me. You wished you were me. There you go. And you did it all yourself this time. Thank you. Praise me, Milo. It really wasn't that hard, was it? I mean, you probably shouldn't try to stop any projectiles just yet, but this is a good starting point. I'm sure you'll master the spell in no time. Now. Right. Well, thanks for showing it to me. I'm truly grateful. Not a problem. As I said, I'm no expert, but I'll ask Bren to come over and show you how he does it. I don't know if he'll find the time right away, but he won't turn down an opportunity to advise an eager student. Until then, just keep working on the techniques so you can make him proud. Make me proud or make him proud? Fuck. Make me proud. Okay. Gotta watch it whooshing again. Oh, hello. Alright. Hold on a second. Is everything okay? I don't know why I was like zooming in as if I would see it. Yeah, it just seems like a certain colleague of mine found out I was slacking off instead of working, and she's urging me to come back right this instant. Okay, I need to go, but let me discharge you real quick before we part ways. Wouldn't want to get too worn out from all this practice, would you know? Give me your hand. Is this just gonna become their thing? Wow. And done. I'll see you around. When I manage to get her off my back, that is. Sure, see you too. The side eye. A shield spell, huh? This is exciting. I can't wait to be able to use it in practice. It was so kind of Milo to teach me, and they seemed pleased to do it too. But why? If I had any doubts about their motivation earlier, I have absolutely no idea what to make of it all now. Is this who they really are? Or is my judgment being clouded by something else? I think you're thinking too deep about it. They're probably just having fun. I mean, they might like you too, but you know what? I guess maybe it's not that crazy of a question, because it's like, how serious is Milo about these? I mean, about these little... I mean, maybe he sees potential in Q as a romantic partner, just like he sees potential... they see potential in him to be a good student. I don't know. Two things could be true at once. Why did you make Waluigi sound for this spell? Wait, what? Oh, is that... I don't even know. What's the Waluigi sound? Fuck. Is it like wah? Is that right? Is it wah? I don't know. Obviously not a Mario fan, really. Alright, it seems you've got the basics down. You can cast it consistently and it's not too translucent, so these are definitely good signs. Hey! I was thinking, wow, wow, wow. My husband loves, like, Mario, Super Mario 64? The one on the Nintendo 64. And so he watches a lot of playthroughs of it, so I hear all, like, the sound effects a lot. And wow, wow, like... I don't know. Ren Cutie Megan A. Hello, Cutie. Okay, someone's got a crush. Ren's cute. I like their snake a lot. I think their snake's cool. It could use some more polish, obviously, but that's where I come in. I appreciate your help. I do like a Megan A, but he's not really doing it for me personally. That's okay. Different strokes, different folks. I've been practicing for a few days now, and I can cast it no problem, but I can't really tell if I'm doing it right or not, so... Well, the form is there, so you're doing something right. The next step would be to test the strength of your shield, so we can figure out if you're focused on the correct aspects of the spell. So, how are you going to test it? Fire some spells my way? Because I don't really like the sound of that. I'd rather go for something less threatening for now. We'll get to spells eventually, but before we do, I want to make sure you can actually stop them. You never know with projectiles. A seemingly harmless spell could injure or even kill you if it hit the wrong spot. It's kind of like throwing a rock at someone, if I were to offer a physical equivalent. Well, that's a bit scary too, considering what we're doing here. Don't worry, no one gets hurt on my watch. Besides, I'll be aiming at your legs, and when we get there, so you won't end up with more than a bruise, I promise. Okay. Hey, this might be a stupid question, but... Now that I think about it, there must be spells that are specifically meant to harm others, right? To cause pain or break bones or stuff like that? Well, obviously. but those are not safe and thus not approved to learn and use within the society. You'd be immediately stripped of your power and banished for life if you ever directed one of such spells at anyone. So don't even think about it. It's not like I was going to look them up or anything. I was just curious, that's all. I understand. I never condemn a thirst for knowledge, but this is one of those things you should not concern yourself with. Nothing good ever came from those, so it's best to steer clear. Okay. But then again, there are also various healing spells you could cast, right? Yes, but what about it? I mean, even if someone did get hurt, you could easily fix them up with a spell, no? Of course, as long as it was something serious enough. But you should know that the healing magic we practice here does not bring you back to perfect health without consequences. Why not? Because of the way it works. Equivalent exchange. The thing is, you cannot create matter out of thin air. You have to transmute it from something else or multiply what you already have. So since it's impossible to fix injuries by just bringing new cells into existence, the only thing you can do is stimulate growth of the cells you already have. Can't you just multiply them? You'd have to make sure you only increase the number of the healthy ones, and that might not be as easy when fixing a wound with a lot of broken cells in it. Besides, mindlessly multiplying parts of tissue might lead to overgrowth and further problems. In our experience, stimulating cells to regenerate on their own has proven to be the most successful method so far. Okay, but I still don't get why it's bad. Because forcing cells to grow faster shortens their natural lifespan, which can lead to all kinds of Oh no, not June! Not best girl! Huh? All kinds of complications and a longer perspective. That's why we don't recommend using it unless absolutely necessary. Like, to save someone's life? Of course. Removing the danger of death completely outweighs any risk of healing. I wouldn't necessarily go to such extremes, though. Closing up a nasty wound or mending a broken bone would be just as good a reason to use it. Common sense and moderation are key here, you know. Right. But that's how it all works. It must also mean you can't bring back those who are already dead, huh? Yes, unfortunate as it is, it's impossible to return life to those who lost it because you can neither create it from scratch nor increase the volume of something that doesn't physically exist. That's a shame. I know. Wait, who did you lose, Q, that you want to bring back to life? I know, but that's just how it is. Honestly, it's better that way. We don't need to be messing with death like that. It's fine. It works just fine right now. Alright, we got a bit sidetracked there, but let's go back to the matter at hand. We'll start with something simple. Cast your shield first, and then I'll throw a ball and see if it can withstand a direct hit. Just don't aim for any weak spots. Please. I haven't tried it out on practice yet, and I feel kind of vulnerable with my hands occupied with something else. Come on, have some more faith in your skills. What good will your shield be if you even don't believe it'll hold? Everything depends on the image you create in your mind. Right. Now move back a little and cast when you're ready. Okay, here it goes. Looks good. I'm gonna throw the ball now. Penny, no. This isn't food. Oh, yes, poor thing. Sorry about that. No, she's fine. Okay, no distractions this time. Prepare yourself. Wham! Oh God. Wait, did I need to do something? Okay, let's try this again. My bad. I wasn't prepared. Okay, I got it this time. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Another one, thank you. I felt like that one was pretty darn close. Come on, are you even trying? I tried that time. Let's just do this again. Okay, I got it. That one should have blocked it. Come on, are you even trying? Yes, I am. Okay, I've got to really focus. I don't want to get stuck. Oh, I'm supposed to mash it. I'm so stupid. I thought I was supposed to click it when it hits, like, the full bar. My bad. Everybody else seems to understand what was going on. It was just a me thing. Don't worry. Oh, I was supposed to keep it down. Okay, that makes sense. I did that the first time. Don't worry about it. That was a bit underwhelming. Well, it did stop the ball from hitting you, so that's something. Unlike the first 3 times. But instead of forming a solid wall, your shield kind of acted like a curtain. It's a barrier, alright, but since... Oh god, is there gonna be a situation in which our life is at stake, and if I don't click these buttons correctly, I'm gonna get fucked? Because that is 1000% gonna happen. Already prepare yourself for it, because I get bad ends just by existing. Okay. My guess would be you're focusing too much on the shape and not enough on the fortress. But now that you're casting magic thanks to Q, you are a real magical girl! Holy shit! Magical Era Joy is here! For those who don't know, I'll just bring up a picture of it real fast. Wah, wah. I think I got it already queued up. Yep. Yep. Bring her up, bring her up. She's hiding. Here? Fuck. It's gonna look stupid if I don't pull it up now. Okay. I'm not doing my end screen. I just want to show Magical Girl Joy. Where is she? Did she disappear? She's hiding. She's using her invisibility spell. Oh wait, no, I know what happened. I know what happened, don't worry. Give me 1 second. The suspense, ooh. Ooh. Lord of mercy. Okay, that took 10 years. She's here! She's here! It's my new PFP if you haven't already seen it. Magical Girl Joy is here to stay for a long while. I've ascended to my full form. So yes, it is funny that we're playing a game where magic... I didn't even put that together. Damn it! I could have used that for promotional stuff today. Oh well. Better luck next time. The spell needs more strength if it's supposed to protect you from harm. I really love the way that magic works in this, by the way. I love that they're like little recipes. I love that it's like basically based in reality, you know? It makes the magic feel more real in that way. And it's just really fun to learn about, actually. So you might think that these parts are boring me, but no, I'm just kind of like sitting here like, oh, okay, like I genuinely want to learn. Flexibility would be good if you wanted to absorb the kinetic energy of a projectile to stop it from ricocheting at your surroundings. But as a rule, a shield should not be an impregnable wall between you and whatever is coming your way. You look puzzled. Was my explanation clear enough? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I'll try to cast it again. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Prep now. You ain't getting past me. Do 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 do. Yeah. Alright, I think you got it. Keep practicing and we'll try it out against spells in a few days. Oh yes, the magic system in the world building in general is out there and quaint. I like that! I'm glad it's not boring. I always worry it is. Look, if it's boring to some people, then it's not for them. Okay? It's for the girls that get it. And the girls that get it, and the girls that don't could get fucking lost. Okay? You don't want them anyway. That's my recommendation. I have no complaints about your technique right now, so let's leave it at that. I'll check my schedule and send you a message with the date and time of our next session. Sure, that would be great. Thanks. It's all settled then. Now, if you don't mind, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to excuse myself. I want to get some research done before dinner. There's just not enough hours in the day, if you know what I mean. I know what you fucking mean. Okay. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure. Till next time, then. Sayonara! Wait, there's one more thing. Can I ask for a discharge before I go? I'd like to practice some more, but I'm really starting to feel it. A discharge, you say? Oh no! Was Milo doing this and it's not something he's supposed to do? Or they're supposed to do? And then now Ren's gonna be like, Forgive me if I sound patronizing, but you shouldn't overwork yourself to the point where you'd need one. It's better to just rest and let the body regenerate on its own. There are no benefits to abusing your power this way, especially in the long run. I know, but I really want to put your tips to practice and see if I can improve. Just this once. I won't overwork myself, I promise. Alright. You're lucky I was satisfied with today's progress, even after failing 3 times in a row. Normally I wouldn't do it, but I have a soft spot for promising students, so come here. What are you doing? I thought that's how you do it. Oh, so Milo doesn't have to do that, but they do it with us? Wow, okay. I like this. A little platonic pat on the back. And done. But now you've got me curious. Why would you raise your hand like that? A touch on the shoulder is enough to cast it, you know. That's just what Milo told me to do. They'd hold their hand up the same way and touch mine to cast a discharge. Oh, I see. Now that makes sense. What? Well, don't take my word for it, but It would seem that you've piqued Milo's interest. I should have suspected as much when they recommended you for training, to be quite honest. They rarely ever do that anymore, and they clearly went out of their way to help you. I piqued their interest? Well, what's that supposed to mean? Well, it means that Milo likes to play favorites. They sometimes pick a person they find appealing, be it for academic or superficial reasons, and personally oversee their progress. It's been a while since the last time they did it, so you should consider yourself lucky. I swear the joy was are going to be the depth of me. It's perfect. Wait, did I do it again? I'm not even trying to do it. I swear. I'm not even thinking about it. Oh no. It's an enormous... Am I secretly Waluigi all this time? It's an enormous privilege to have the personal assistance of one of my masters. No matter your own intentions in the matter. Huh? I don't think I understand. That's alright. Just be grateful for this opportunity, okay? And just a fair warning on my part. It's not really my business what they do and who they choose to spend their time with, but if you dare hurt Milo, I'm gonna... Oh! Wait, I thought we were the victims here. We're not gonna do shit to Milo. I feel like Milo's got a lot more power than we do right now. Literally. I'm gonna slice you into pieces and feed them to Penny? I mean... I like Milo too, so I feel that. Bit by bit. Okay. That is all. Okay, I'm listening. Sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, he's gaining points. I ship Butter and Ren so hard right now. I swear. While joy phase when. Stop it. Man, all the teachers be getting so far. So, I mean, they're all the same age, so I don't know if the power imbalance is like a thing. I don't think so. I don't feel like it is. But yeah, the spark in Penny's eyes too. Of course. All right then. As I said, wait, was this the millennial heart? Am I supposed to do it like the? I like the millennial heart better. I'm sorry. It's cringe, but whatever. Alright then, as I said, I have places to be, so I'll leave you to practice. Just don't overdo it. I know. Bye. Oh, I like the door sound. There's a lot of great sound effects that are picked. Ooh! New location! Wow. For such a composed guy, you got really scary for a second there. Yeah. Both are millennial hearts? What's the Gen Z one? Do they just not do it? I'm not millennial, okay? My brother called me millennial one time and it was fucking rude, okay? But I ain't a millennial. I was born in 1998, okay? Here, I gotta know what is Ren's MT. Oh yeah, for real. Share them all. Once again, won over by the glasses and the eye bags. I mean, look, that's a recipe for brilliance right there. It's just not really doing it for me this time. He clearly cares about Milo, just like June. In fact, it seems like a lot of people do, and it surely can't be because of their looks alone, right? Does Milo have, like, a charm thing, like, actually on them? As, like, a protection thing, so people, like them more than they would normally? I mean, that's not a bad thing. I guess I would do the same, but, like... Q's drawing a lot of attention towards it, so I'm like... And then the part about Milo finding me interesting. This is tough. I better keep myself in check. I mean, I think you're doing fine, to be honest. You gotta use your pointer fingers and middle fingers, point the index down, and curve the middle of the top of the heart, and the middle fingers make the point. What? What is the sorcery? Oh no, the hobo's here. I'll figure out the sorcery later. Ugh, I shouldn't have stayed this long, especially with the pile of work I still have to finish. Oh no. This is definitely the government guy, dude. I'm on to you. I'm gonna need some coffee and... Mumble. Hey, what are you doing here? Am I gonna make him British? Shit! What the hell do you want from me? Don't fucking come back here, you hear me? Yeah, for real. Fuck off. Get lost. British man. Get out of here. We're about to get snatched. Yeah, no. We got it this time. We know enough magic to probably fuck him up. Looks like he's gone for now. Fuck, what do I do? Ignore him, lock myself up, and hope for the best? Calling the cops is not exactly something I can do right now anyway. Why? Or more like I'd rather avoid it unless absolutely necessary. Look, ACAB. But like, why? If this is Phelps, I'm gonna cry. He was also making oh yeah, Phelps! Don't forget Phelps! Hero will get us stuck a romantic I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. I'd like to think I'd be able to handle the guy by myself. I mean, I'd like to think you can too, to be honest. I have faith in you. And sure, I'll fight it if it comes down to it, but that's a risky bet I'm not eager to take. I mean, fair. Who knows what he's capable of? Yeah, he's probably got like a drug needle, and then he'll stab us. Needless to say, I couldn't master that shield spell soon enough. It's still far from perfect, and I'd rather not rely on it too much, but it might work as a last resort. I agree. Wait, they'd excuse me for using it in front of someone unawakened if my life was in danger, right? That's a great question, actually. I don't know. June also didn't also mention a way to wipe a person's memory, so I could probably make use of that too. I'll have to look into it when I have the chance. He's smart. I like that. I like that he's really thinking about this. Shit, maybe I'll just sleep with a gun under my pillow until I've got it all figured out. I mean, do it. It'll be easier to explain if I do need to defend myself. In this country, yeah. Better back up the data from the laptop too, just in case anything were to happen to me. It would be a shame to have it go all the waste after all the trouble I went through to get it. What do you got? What's going on? I'm so intrigued. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I keep look, anytime I'm like, I want to know something, Tarzan pops back into my head. Oh, we're back. Phelps is cuter than Ren, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. And this is definitely the hobo. Are you kidding? That's the same man. I'm onto it. And because of that, we might have to readjust our goals in the upcoming quarter. So this dude's about to get a British accent. Reed, I think? I do believe it would be beneficial to deploy an additional agent or two to Thorn just to boost our data collection efficiency, but we will have to work with what we have for now. And the music is so ominous. The latest batch will have finished basic training in a few weeks, so picking one of those might also be a viable option. They would obviously need some intensive courses to get up to speed with the others, but they could make for a temporary stand-in until someone more experienced returns from the field. I see. Well, relying on Greenhorn is always a bit of a gamble, but some fresh blood might just be what we need. Let's go with it then. I'll leave the formalities to you. Of course. Now, speaking of the most experienced agents, do we have any news from Millbrook? Yes and no, sir. we did receive. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm making fun of it. I swear I'm not. I just don't like this guy, and I need to differentiate the voices. I just do bad voices so they sound cartoony as fuck. We did receive a mission report from 162 just a few hours ago, but I am afraid its contents are far from substantial. Meaning that even though 162 seems to be well informed about the target's whereabouts, the sociological and environmental data he provides is fragmentary at best, if not at all incoherent. And if that was not worrisome enough, he has been consistently missing the deadline by several days on each of the previous reports. I'm starting to wonder if everything is going as smoothly as we would like to think. I'm sure it's nothing serious. He's done that before, and always made sure to deliver a detailed report in the end. Probably just making sure he has it all in order before sending out the full thing. Oh god, the accent's slipping help. The real threat of this game, the UK. Oh no. There's no need to worry, I assure you. Those Brits are up to something evil again. Aren't all, like, villains in American media supposed to be British anyway? Like, granted, they're not the kind of British I'm doing. I'm doing, like, top cheerio. You know, like, they're not that. They're a lot cooler. But, you know. But still. Should we send out additional resources to help out with the investigation? I can have them ready in a few hours, if only to give out the order to... We won't be sending anyone unless 162 explicitly requests our assistance. It's a small community. Every new face is bound to attract unneeded attention. We don't want the target to get suspicious and flee before we can carry out our plan, do we now? Of course, sir. That is an understandable concern, but at the same time, should we not have, at the very least, advise 162 to make haste in his assessment? We were supposed to handle this matter as swiftly as possible, considering the target's influence over our... It's fine. No need to rush things. An additional month or two shouldn't change too much in the long run, provided we reach our goal in the end. There must be a reason he decided to take a more cautious approach to this mission, and I do trust his judgment enough not to question it. Let him collect all the data he can before taking any further action. Yes, sir. But with that said, I do find it unfortunate he's been deployed to a single target mission at a time like this, an absolutely crucial and pressing one, and that goes without saying, but if the stakes were any lower, I'd have 162 shipped back here without delay and reassigned to the Thorn team. We could definitely use his talents to greater extent there in a shithole like Millbrook. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, so I, assume they're talking about Q. You know, but then, Q doesn't seem to be, doing anything actively for them, unless he is doing something actively for them, but unwittingly. And I don't want to get too, in it, because I'm sure I'm missing a lot of details here. But I just... Please, sir, may I have some more accent? I mean, the world map behind him is the European one. I mean, British Peru. I mean, yeah, but there's also Africa. Extra slice of accent, please stop. But alas, the way things are going, we're being forced to prioritize certain objectives over the others. Is there anything else you want to report? No, sir. Alright, dismissed. And let me know immediately if anything else comes up. Yes, sir. Is he gonna have an evil monologue? Oh no. What the fuck are you thinking, 162? We're secretly James Bond. Oh, drink time. That accent takes a toll on my throat. Holy shit. Hopefully we won't see too much Reed. We probably will. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. I did this to myself. I only have myself to blame. There are consequences for your actions. It's this late already? We appreciate the sacrifice. I hope so. I hope so. Otherwise we're all just suffering. Everyone's too nice to tell me. I underestimated the amount of work I'd have to do before heading out. Who would have thought it'd take this long to finish? But I can't just ditch training and disappoint Ren after he specifically made time to teach me. Yeah, you really can't. But I'll just squeeze in an hour or two before bed and call it a day. Maybe I'll snatch a book or two too? For research purposes? Oh! Oh, look who decided to come and show their face. And well into the night too. It's a bit late for training, don't you think? It's never too late to put my self-control to the test, apparently. Yeah, I had some stuff to take care of and never noticed when it got dark. But no day without spell practice, I guess. Determined as ever. I like that about you. And to tell you the truth, I was actually hoping you would come. Really? Why? Mostly because I was curious how you were doing with the shield spell. You know, since I was the one to teach you. Did you get any useful advice from Ren? Yeah. He pointed out a few things for me to work on, and I made some good progress since. Or at least that's what I think. I managed to bounce off a ball the other day, so it can't be that bad. Oh, lovely. You should be able to stop that stray missile any day now, huh? Just kidding. But what about the spells? Have you tried blocking any yet? No, I mean, Ren wanted to make sure I can cast it properly before switching to spells. Well, it should be fine since you stopped a ball. Do you want to try it out? I'd love to see how far you've come since our last meeting. I don't know if that's a good idea. Ren said it could be dangerous. Oh, that's so like him. Always exaggerating the risk and looking for things to worry about. I don't know. This spell has no more impact than a thrown ball. In fact, it should be even easier to stop because it doesn't have a physical form. You'll be fine, I promise. Oh, okay then. You're the master here. I guess I can trust you. But should I? I mean, I don't... I like Milo. They're charming. They seem cool. But, like, there's a lot of, like, should I? My thing is, I go where the hottie goes. Sorry. Sorry. Lovely. Come on, then. You stand there. I love the, like... Okay, that should be enough distance. How good are your reflexes? Horrible, horrible, Milo. They're bad. Should I wait for you to cast? I'd say I'm pretty quick, but can we start with a warm-up round first? I spent the whole day working in front of the screen, so my reactions might be a little slow. Sure thing. Cast first, then I'll go. Ready? Wait, what are you gonna throw at me? I hope it's nothing too extreme. Just a simple knockback spell. It shouldn't be able to hit you, but even if it does, it won't hurt more than a little tap. Ready now? I guess. Oh. Oh, it really worked. See? You're fine. Yeah. So I say let's test out those reflexes of yours now. I have horrible reflexes, Milo. This time I'll just cast a few spells in longer intervals. Alright? No, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. I like the interactivity, though. I'm starting to feel a bit more confident now that I stopped a bunch. Yeah, we got this. I know, you're doing great. I'm gonna cast 2 in a row from now on. Oh gosh, brace yourself. You're a natural. Do not make my head that big. Because it's like, oh yeah, I got this. And then when I do it, I'm gonna... When it counts, it's not gonna count. And now try stopping 3. Oh god. Fuck. Me. My face. Wait, that didn't sound right. Did the shield just break, or... You okay there, Q? Oh. Oh no. Oh! What? Oh shit! Yeah! Oh shit indeed! Fuck, I'm so sorry! I can't breathe. Oh no! Magic was too good to be true. Hang in there, I'll fix you up in a second. You'll be fine, I promise. Wow. I do like the suddenness of that. I really do. Because he was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then we're doing the little mini games, and then, oh. Fuck, it hurts. I bet. Shh, you're fine, you're fine. Just a little bit more. The pain is fading. Is this it? Can I let go now? I don't know. Did I get the bad end? It feels warm. And the smell is so nice too. But aren't they forbidden to know spells that can hurt? Cute. If you don't, nope, the fuck out of there and tell someone. I think it's because he might be using too much of his energy into the magic. Like, they've been like, you need to rest, you need to rest, you need to relax. And he's like, keeps pushing himself to learn more and more. And they're like, hey, you need to step back, you need to keep it chill. And like, Milo is kind of pushing him a little bit. I don't know if it's like ill intent, but like, it might accidentally, like, damn, I can't even remember the last time someone helped me. Who would have thought that death's embrace would be this sweet? Oh, poor thing. He worked too hard. Oh, he exhausted himself more than... I mean, it's scary. It's scary that it could, like, so quickly. Hey, Q. Can you look at me? Oh. How pretty. Even me on fucking death's door, I'm still gonna be like, wood. He's just like me for real. I love that. Never change, Q. Never change. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd seriously taken you out. I mean, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I was this stupid. I should have known 3 spells were too much for you, but you were doing so well and I just... Please forgive me. I forgive you, Milo. No, don't worry about it. It just hurts a bit, that's all. And you patched me up right away, too, so it's all good. No hard feelings. And maybe you won't push yourself so hard next time, sweetie, maybe? But still. Here, let me clean up your face. You look like you got kicked in the teeth. Yeah. And done. I must have hit a vein in your throat or something, but weird how that even happened. I mean, it's too weak of a spell to leave a bruise most of the time. And to think it actually caused an injury like that. Yeah, that's weird. Talk about bad luck, I guess. Not bad luck! Q knows where his priorities are. I mean, pink-haired cutie. I got your coat dirty, too. Sorry about that. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine, yeah. Nothing a little spell won't fix. I'm just glad you're okay. You're shaking. I guess the tension finally got to me. I somehow kept my cool right then and there, but it was actually pretty scary, you know. The way you suddenly coughed out blood and fell over, yeah, it's terrifying. And right after, I promised you'd be okay, too. I feel so bad about it. Oh, we should have listened to Ren after all, huh? Yeah, we actually should have. Yeah, it turns out he does have a point sometimes. I should probably escort you home. There's no way I can let you stay here and train after all that. Yeah, please, no. You need a rest. I guess you're right. I've had enough excitement for today. Yeah, to put it nicely. Here, this portal will send you right to your bedroom. Oh no, I thought you'd just send me to the street outside my house. My room is a mess. I didn't want you to see that. Oh no, it's okay. Too late now. And to be honest, I've seen worse. Look, they always hit you with the I've seen worse. Have you, bitch? Have you really? Or is mine so disgusting you just have to be nice about it? Can you stand up? I think I'm fine. Thanks. Are you gonna be okay on your own? Or do you want me to go with you and tuck you in? I mean, it would help after you hurt our throat or whatever. You know, it's a tempting offer, but this time I'll pass. Dude, damn, getting bold after almost dying. It's so late already. You should go home and get some sleep too. Alright then. Just promise me you'll go straight to bed. No detours. Okay, I promise. And I'm gonna leave you this little paper airplane, just in case. I cast a spell on it, so if you feel worse or cough up more blood, just set it flying, and it will find its way back to me. Oh, that's handy. Thanks. And that's pretty cool. It's the least I can do. So, last chance to change your mind? You sure you don't want a good night story and a kiss on the forehead? I'm just teasing you. Now hop in the portal already. Be gone. And let me know if you need anything. Right. Good night. Good night, Q. The blush fading in with it. I love that. Oh, he does feel... They do feel bad. I mean, they should feel a little bad. They should know better. Aren't you a master? But I have this feeling that they have like a sort of lackadaisicalness with magic that they need to be a little bit more thoughtful of. Just a thought. This magic doesn't seem like just fun and games all the time, okay? Fuck, this is hopeless. And yet I can't help but think. Is this what it felt like with tea? Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there. You tell me. Oh, I'm out of water. Fuck. No! Drink water for me, all of you. Next time I'll get 2 water bottles. I like how sudden that was. That was a really good scene. And I like that... Oh. I like that Milo... We don't really know what to make of them. Like, they're kind of all over the place. Like, good and bad. Oh, this is the splash screen on the shirt. I didn't even realize. Aw. And then the little trinket that we were given. Some coffee, of course. Poor babe. Look at her little wumpy wool face. I've been putting this off for a bit now, but what exactly am I supposed to say? It's not like I have anything to share at the moment, and besides, no one back. Oh! He is reporting back. Okay. Unreliable ass narrator. No one back home is going to believe that stuff about magic anyway, right? I know I wouldn't if I were them. And yet, if I send nothing, they might be concerned if everything's alright. Maybe I could just write down some less important stuff to keep them posted, but omit anything that would make them doubt my sanity. Wait, what? Oh no, it's the homo! No! But we know that block spell now. I'll be able to save you, Q, don't worry. After I save. I got you, girl! From way back here. I never realized it was a splash cube either. Joy, you're clever. No, you! No, you. Oh! Hi, Q! Hi, Milo. Are you busy right now? No? Or do you have a moment to spare? I mean, the hell are you doing here? Yeah, I'm not really doing anything. Not spying, that's for sure. Just browsing the web and stuff. Do you need anything from me? Well, it's such a lovely night out here. Hardly any wind and not too many clouds. It would be a shame to waste it in front of a computer screen, don't you think? Hey, I'm in front of a computer screen right now, Milo. Let me live my life. What do you have in mind? Come with me, and you'll see a world of imagination. Wait, they always say imagination. I'm onto something. Wait, you want me to get on that broom? Yeah, fuck it. Oh, fuck no, anything but the broom. Anything but the broom. Where? There's something I'd like to show you. As an apology for almost killing you last time, so to say. You know, the workload of, yeah, there's like, I'm like suck the fuck in. Like, I get so consumed in a story that I forget that someone made it. Does that make sense? Like, it just feels like it was like here. It was just like conjured into thin air. But it's been amazing. I've been so immersed that I don't even stop to be like, oh, this is good, this is good. I'm just like, okay, where are we going, what are we doing, like, which means it is good. Just by simple merit of just being completely sucked in. Time for a whole new world moment. Hop on. It'll be fun, I promise. You know, I'd love to go and all, but, I'm just a bit unsure about the broom part. I've never really ridden one before, and it seems kind of risky, so no worries, it'll be fine. That's what you said last time, Milo, and we nearly fucking died. So can we put, like, just a little bit more thought into it this time? Just a thought. Just a thought. Like, I trust you, I like you. But, almost died, so... Yes, that's what he meant the other day. Quaint is so polished. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Come and show me the world. It's absolutely dripping with love, indeed. It's not as scary as it seems. Besides, you'll be with me at all times, and I'd never let you fall. Okay, well... I mean, if you say it like that, like... Don't say things like that! Me and Q are becoming one! Oh my gosh. Well, I don't show them weakness, Q. That's basics. Okay. Lovely. Come on, I'll make room for you. Let me grab my hoodie first, just in case it gets chilly. Sure, but don't take too long. You don't want your neighbors to see a broom floating by the window, do you? Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll never let you fall is a lyric from Thumbelina's Let Me Be Your Wings. I have my headcanon out. Ooh! I love that. It's not equipped without the hoodie. I'm such an idiot. No, you're not! You're fine! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Ready to go? I love Milo's fucking shoes. Wait, where do I hold on to? The only thing there is to hold on to. Broom or Milo. Pick one. Pick your poison. Oh, I don't know. Me? Unless you have a better idea, I suppose. I love the gay panic. It's always fun. Oh! Locked in. Alright, I think I'm settled. And boy, does it feel fucking wrong. No, but so right. Just don't go too fast, please. Sure thing. I'd be terrified, like on a real note. Milo! 2 miles per hour first, please. Fuck, this is a bad idea. Just don't look down. Don't look down. Oh, wow. Aww. Oh, how cute! How cute! Kill me! You okay there, Q? What a cutie! You're shaking a little bit. Oh, well, it may be too late to tell you this now, but I have a slight fear of heights. What, really? Are you gonna be okay? Maybe. Should I get us down, or... Don't be a little bitch, Q. No, you're not a little bitch. I call everybody a little bitch, but you're not being a little bitch. I have a fear of heights. I mean, I believe in you, though. If you want to tough this out, you could do it. No, it's fine. I'll get over it somehow. Just don't make any sudden turns, please. Alright, if you say so. Do a barrel roll, Milo. But you should have told me from the start, you know. Yeah, I think so too. I've arranged some other means of travel. Wait, you're not gonna puke, are you? No, I don't think so. Okay. On a side note, if you could kindly loosen your grip around me a little bit. It's nice and warm, but I'm kind of fighting for breath here. Sorry. Oh. There to go. Off the squeed. Wow! Well, isn't this magical? I like it. Damn, they do smell so nice. It's such a shame that Shame that you what? Say it. Say it. We're here. We're here, look. Wow. That's a lot of city. They are high. Oh. What do you think of the view? It's pretty, I guess. This boy has one adjective. But you wish I hadn't dragged you here just to show that, huh? No, it's fine. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all. I really wanted to share this with you, but now I feel a little bad about making you go. I mean, your heart is beating so fast, it might just jump out of your chest. That's not entirely for the exact reason, but I'm not going to tell you that. No, don't worry about it, please. It's not like you brought me here against my will. I agreed to go with you, knowing full well it might turn out like this. And the view is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I just don't like big words, that's all. Oh, you're so cute. I might just fall for you. Get it? Because we're up in the sky. Yeah, I got it. The puns is my fucking thing, Milo. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go. Aladdin was my favorite Disney movie as a kid. That's it. That was the whole thought. Alright, we've got one more place left to go, so buckle up. And give me some breathing room while you're at it, please. You're squeezing me too hard again. I didn't mean to. You're not trying to kill me, are you? I wouldn't do it if I were you, though, because right now, you'd surely fall to your death, too. Milo, stop. I know, I'm sorry. There they go again. They're so silly. Alright, hop off. We're gonna have a little break here. Okay. The face. I had to lock in. My legs are shaking. Alright, lie down now. Ooh, what? Yeah. It's the perfect spot for a little stargazing. Milo, you sneaky little... don't look at me all weird. You said it! Oh, okay. Wow. Could he lay any more uncomfortable if he tried? My teacher used to take me here sometimes, you know. She believed watching the stars could help you visualize concepts with more ease. Something about letting the thoughts pass freely and looking for patterns, I'm not entirely sure. Really? And does it actually work? Well, it never did for me, to tell you the truth. As for her, I don't know. But I would believe so. She was a very perceptive person. I could never match her talent in this field. Oh, no, you're trying. You know, June told me a bit about your teacher. Oh, just that you two were close and that she's no longer here. It's okay. Well, that's true. She was murdered. She gave her life to save my— oh god, actually. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Oh, I'm sorry. May I ask what happened? I screwed up. It was all my fault. I was young and stupid and blinded by selfish desires. So much so that I deemed myself too good to bother with basic safety measures, too special to respect the rules set by those wiser and more experienced than me. I wanted to test the limits of my power, to defy its nature and bend its laws to my will. But as you can guess, that's not what happened. I got to a point my power started to leak, so to say. I accumulated so much corruption it was forcing the magic out of me. I like that the magic kind of works like how data in a computer works, because he's in programming and all that. That's interesting. I like that. I like that little parallel there, if that was intentional or not. And when I realized what was happening, it was already too late. I was no longer in control. That's when she appeared. I never told her what I was about to do, but I think she must have suspected, knowing how determined and desperate I'd been before. I later came to realize she always kept an eye on me, just in case. When she realized what I had done, she rushed to help me. But there really isn't much you can do when someone gets corrupted like that. The only way to stop corruption from taking over is to force it out using someone else's magic. But it's not as easy as it sounds. But didn't you get rid of it when you discharged me before? Discharging someone from a small amount is hardly the same thing. The more corruption you build up, the denser it gets, and when it reaches a certain mass, it expands and fills your entire body, leaving no room for anything else. You can't remove it unless another person pours their power into you and pushes it out. And that's what she did. She used all her power to save me. But that means, yes, she got herself corrupted for my sake. She must have really cared about you. She did. And I did care about her too. She taught me everything I needed to get where I am now. She saw my potential before anyone else and made sure to put it to good use. I sometimes wonder if she trained me in hopes that one day I'd become her successor. And in the end I did, but not the way I'd ever wanted. So she was the previous master of your school? Yes. I inherited the position after her death. Just like that? After that incident, my power had grown tenfold. I've always been capable, but taking in her power must have pushed my abilities even further. I was also considered her most prized student, so there were a few complaints when I was appointed to take her place. I see. In the end, it turned out all right for me, but given the choice, I would really rather it never happened, you know? Yeah, I can imagine. That's why I'm not going to stop until I can bring her back. Oh. But you can't do that. They're bad. Forces of nature. I mean, I get it. Especially, like, very compelling. But let's not do that. What do you mean? I'm going to find a way to bring her back to life with magic. Wait, but isn't it impossible to revive people? Ren said you need some kind of life force to do that. But since you just can't create it using spells, it would be basically... Ren is just repeating the things he reads in the books. There is indeed no way to do it at the moment, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. We haven't reached the limits of what concept magic can do. And to be honest, we are still very far from it. We've analyzed the combinations to a very small extent, so I'm sure there must be a way to do it. But to do so is probably going to be, like, astronomically bad. And I'll be the ones to find it. You know, I get where you're coming from with all this, I really do, but do you think that's what she would have wanted? That she'd wish to come back? What, of course she would. She had so many plans, so many unfinished studies. She'll also be happy for a chance to complete them, I'm sure of it. I hope you succeed then. I hope so too. Alright, we should head back. I want to catch at least a few winks before work. Yeah, same. Oh. He wants to FMA her, yeah. And we know how that went, okay? Alright, hop on the broom. Off we go. Just don't squeeze me too hard or we're both gonna die. Milo, please. Yeah. Just kidding. There they go. That's a really good scene. I like that too. I feel for Milo. But I hope that they learn that this isn't the way. I believe that's your... Stop, monsieur. Monsieur? Monsieur? I can't pronounce it! Unless you want to take me to your place for an early breakfast, because that's also an option. I thought you wanted to go to sleep. That'd still be a few hours too early, no? Oh, we could find a way to pass the time. Milo. Honey. You're gonna give him a heart attack. Playing with fire, this one. Always playing with fire. Play with fire with everything. Good night, Q. I'm happy you indulged this little whim of mine. I hope it wasn't that bad in the end, all things considered. No, it was fun. At least most of the time, so thank you for inviting me. You're more than welcome. Sleep tight, then. You too. R.I.P. Milo. Teacher. Now you have to take a French accent from Milo. I don't make the rule. I couldn't do that even if I fucking wanted to. Even if I wanted to, could not do it. So, hero, you're saved. You're saved. A way to bring the dead back to life, huh? I mean, sure, they are trying to do it for completely selfish reasons, but still. And they lost someone important just like me. Oh. Fuck, who am I kidding? I'm way past the turning point here, and their constant outpour of kindness isn't helping either. I haven't felt like this in years. Oh. Love the lighting of this scene, too. Why now? Why them? That's how it happens. Ain't got no control over nothing. Oh, no more water! The desperation. OOC, yeah, it's very OOC. Q's too cool to be French. Sorry! Sorry! Mercy. So stupid. Okay. Okay, so I am probably gonna have to save here, because I feel like we're getting into like a whole other scene. But I am having a great time and I really don't want to stop. Let me really make that clear. I could be doing this for the next fucking 3 other hours. But goodness, no. It went by really fast too. It always happens when you're having fun. No, this one is short. Go. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Then never mind. We'll do it. Thank you for your report. The information you provided was sufficient. You can now commence the second part of your mission and neutralize the target. We're gonna kill Milo. We expect swift and effective action as always. Report as soon as you're done. Current objective? Assassinate Milo Ben. Wow. Fuck. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later, but he's too pretty. Womp womp. Not womp womp. For real. I guess there's no use dwelling on it too much. But still. This feels so wrong. The files leave no room for doubt in their description, but nothing adds up here. Milo is not even close to being the corrupt tyrant they're painting them as. They're powerful, alright, but I don't think it's the kind of power the people in command suspected them to have. Am I wrong in all of this? I mean, I don't fucking know. Should I go through with the task even though the target doesn't seem to pose a threat to the organization? Yet. But the higher-ups were always right up until now, so I just need to trust their judgment. Right? I guess we'll have to wait and fucking see! Holy shit, yeah! Thank you for telling me to play a little bit further, because is this a good stopping point? Because, I mean, okay, I suspected, once I figured out that he was kind of still reporting back to whomever, and then Milo was getting a little too close to the sun, going full Icarus. And I think they're a good person, okay? But I do think they have the capacity to not be a good person if given too much power. Like, it's a thin line, you know? Well, this is where part 1 ended. Holy shit. Well, look at that. Look at that. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. But my thought processes are, you're more clever than me because I was shocked at this twist. Look, other twists have like thrown me more for a curve, but something about that I was like, yeah, that's ironic. We love some irony. And I do like that it was built up that Milo is a bit of a loose cannon, you know? And I don't want them to bring back their teacher so far, and I do think that they're a little bit too powerful for their own good, especially after that little exercise with Q almost fucking dying. Oh my gosh, mission failed almost immediately just because they almost killed us once, you know. And though I don't think it was purposeful, I do think that, like, we've got to find a happy balance of not neutralizing them, but, you know, taking some of their power away, maybe, I don't know, or having them learn how to use their power more correctly. A lot of bad that's gonna happen before it gets good, ladies. It makes sense though. I was like, damn, he seemed to relax about the whole magic thing. He was super just like meh about it, and it jumped into without question. Then boom, he's the bad guy. Oh, not the bad guy. Billie Eilish. Yes, I had the same observation about Q's lack of skepticism, and then the twist happened, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I like it though. I like it. I like that there's a bit of an unreliable narrator, but not to the extent of like. It doesn't feel like the rug was pulled under me, like I shouldn't have known or shouldn't have gathered. Like, it's already, like, it was well done. It was well done. It's a good twist. And I'm excited for more twists and turns. And I'm having a fucking blast. I'm loving their dynamic a lot, which of course is going to make it worse when things go bad. Music banger, fucking art is banger, like, animations, sound effects, all of it comes together very cohesively. Polished is the perfect word for it. Everything just fits together like a neat little puzzle piece, and it wasn't fucking boring. It wasn't even that slow, and it needs to be slow because when you get to this point, you're gonna be like, oh my god. And I'm so glad that I'm not in the position that a lot of people who played part 1 were, where they had to wait for part 2, you know. I just have to wait 1 week and then I'll be right back in it. But I'm loving it. It's going to be our Tuesday slot until we finish, and I don't know how quickly I'll finish or whatever, but I'm glad that I started it. And this is right up my fucking alley. I'm having a great ass time. I really just like Q, and the Q Chris overlap is actually a little insane. Like, I had to bite my tongue a lot because I didn't want to just be like, oh, he's just like Chris, you don't like Quint, blah, 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 blah. Like, shut up, bitch, we get it. Okay, you're not the first one to create a grumpy guy. You know, like, but they are different. Like, they have very different, but like, and also the thing that makes them the most in common is their very specific unwillingness to fall in love, but for very different reasons. Very different reasons. So I liked it. I'm glad that it was fun to watch play, even though I did some bad accents and had some time. Honestly, the stream like feels like a blur because I legitimately was sucked in. Like, there were moments where, like, I was like, oh, I need to read the chat. Like, I was like, I gotta do that too. I can't just, like, play the game. And if I was playing the game right now, it'd be over in, like, 2 days. Like, it'd just be over with. Just gotta munch all over through it. Which makes me feel a little silly that I waited to, like, stream the games. Because it's like, I could already have these games done in, like, 2 days had I known. You know? Whatever. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I think it worked out for the best, ultimately. So let me start my end screen stiffy, because I have a couple things to announce. So we've got my new schedule that I posted finally. I post my schedule so goddamn late. It's insane. I wait till the last minute with them all the time. And I don't know, like, I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. So today was Tuesday. Tuesday is now my new slot. I'm no longer streaming Dragon Age on Sundays, and no longer streaming Sundays, period, because it was just miserable. I like having 2 days that I can have a daytime stream. That was really fun for me, so I'm glad that I can have at least half the week dedicated to that. My next stream will be not tomorrow, because I'll be resting, but on Thursday for our Fantastic Wonderland before we jump into Arc 5 fully. So I'm super excited for that new game. Apparently I'm going to be able to finish it all in one stream, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna and then we've got Seaside Inn by Gray on Friday. It'll be my first time playing it. I don't know how many streams it's going to take to finish that game, but we're gonna have fun. We finished Travelers and Tales, which is really good. So we're working our way through Gray's discography, basically. And then on Saturday, we're going to have another daytime stream like we had today. But I'm going to be playing my game, Lord of Lies, and updating it as I go because it needs to be done. So I'm mildly looking forward to it. It's kind of a mixed batch. I can't really decide if I don't want to fucking do it at all or if it's going to be perfect. I'm kind of on the it's going to be fun route, basically. So feel free to stop by for any of these dates. I always appreciate having you guys in chat. It's never a requirement, of course, but, you know, love seeing you guys. So what's next? Chat Zoom? Is it under? Oh, it's under my background. Okay, cool. This is the best. Okay, 1 second. Where's chat? I moved it. Fuck. So we've got Lord of Mercy. Okay. Here it is. So we've got Chat Sim Jam, which starts in 10 days. I posted about it earlier before the stream actually started. If you're wanting to make a chat sim, now would be the time to do it. It's a 2-month jam from March 15th to May 15th. I am one of the hosts along with Rotten Teeth and Max, and it's going to be a fun, good old time. I announced today that all the games submitted to Chat Sim will be played by me. I will be streaming every single entry, as long as it is appropriate for Twitch, basically. So as long as it's not NSFW, I will be playing it here. So all the entries, that is a benefit. So if you ever worry that your games will never get played or anything like that when you submit them to jams, not that that's a problem any of you guys have, but you know what I mean. So there's that. Next is another jam that I'm running. Yes, I'm running 2 jams. Am I crazy? Maybe. But this one's later in the year. It's Josei After Dark, or JAD as I like to refer to it as. It starts July 31st and goes all the way to Halloween, and it's a NSFW strictly jam. It's romance NSFW, and so if you've ever wanted to make a spin-off game or make a game that's NSFW, you've never done that before, we're trying to flood the indie dev space, indie visual novel space with more NSFW, specifically targeted towards women. That is our goal. It is run with Lacey Digital and Snacks Here, my mods and best friends, so we're really excited about it. So, and you've got plenty of time to prep, because it's months from now, but, you know, just keep it in the back of your mind. Not a requirement, but love to see you there. So that is the end of stream. That's pretty much everything. I had a great time with Quaint. I will 1000% be playing it until it's over. I'm excited to listen back to the VOD, speculate. Glad that you could be here, Hero, for the stream. It's not a requirement. The VODs will always be uploaded on YouTube, so if you ever miss a stream for whatever reason, it's super easy to just pop in there, basically. But I loved Quaint. It was great. I honestly, like, I'm glad that I'm able to play it a little bit sooner than I was planning to. I'm glad that Dragon Age kind of fell through for that reason, because I had an open slot basically immediately after that. So I was like, well, and I was already planning to move to Tuesday, and it all kind of just worked out. All the stars came together. It was a perfect little marriage. It was so fun. It was very fun. It's always fun having you guys in chat. It's always fun. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable. Ooh, I didn't even announce this. Not that this is that relevant. But I'm actually getting a green screen into... That's what the knock was! Holy shit, mystery, plot twist! That knock at the door, my green screen got delivered. So, I'm recording in this room. Wait, give me 1 second. No, I want to show it. Okay, so I'm recording this room. This is my main bedroom. I actually have a spare bedroom, but I don't want to move my desk and my setup to my spare room, which has a better backdrop. So, I'm going to get a green screen behind here. And then I've got some really fun ideas of what kind of green screens I'm going to do. And I think you might be able to guess. Oh, okay, let me just say, let's not be coy. So I'm planning on having, like, some of the backgrounds of, like, the games that I played, like, behind me, and then I could, like, switch them out and stuff. I think it'd be really fun. Like, it's like I'm in my own little visual novel. I thought it was very fitting, and also this background is very ugly, minus the flags. And then that way I don't have to worry too much about that anymore. So I'm really excited to set it up now after stream, and the next stream, which will be our Wonderland, will be the first one where I get to test it out. So you can expect that for every stream going forward, assuming I can get it set up really good and it's not a big hassle. But yeah, that's a little thing. I'm really enjoying streaming. I didn't think that I was going to, like, pour too much money or time into it, really, but it's kind of become, like, something that's made me very happy lately. So I'm glad that I could, you know, do all that, blah, blah, whatever. No one cares. No one cares. Okay. So thank you for joining me again. I'm going to get some more water. I'm going to eat some lunch. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, time zone, whatever. And I look forward to seeing you on my next stream. Follow all my socials. Check me out. Sayonara. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.